All right, this part's gonna be a little loud. TikTok, you guys can hear it, right? And it looks good? I think it looks good. I have it on my phone.
Kickoffs and flip-flops.
True. The 24 years, Travis. 2 years, man. Holy shit. Thank you, man. 28 years. Y'all got a lot to catch up on.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Today is the day.
Sure.
MLB The Show fans. We are here.
All right, volume levels. Keep me updated, chat.
Early access. 6 hours away. 9 Pacific. 12 Eastern. And we are here to talk about Diamond Dynasty.
Y'all can hear them,
content.
and you can
How
hear
is
me
everybody
over
in the
them,
chat
right?
doing today? I'm seeing a lot of excitement. I am here. I'm Carson. I am with the live team and the.
So I got to make like TikToks and shit out of this, so we need to make sure it looks good and sounds good.
Ian,
You're
Stephen
good?
Haas,
W.
of course, Ramon, Andrew, and my guy Ben. We are so excited to talk Diamond Dynasty. We are so excited to talk live.
This
content.
San Diego studio
And,
jersey looks pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Day, Ashley.
It's been a fantastic day, Carson. We've already talked about so much with all of our past feature premieres. I believe Colin has a slide for us right here. We've talked storylines, the Negro League Season 2, storylines Derek Jeter, and then, of course, our Around the Base episode,
How about this?
franchise, Road to the Show, Draft Combine presentation, and then some blog action with
11
gameplay,
Central,
Diamond
yes,
Dynasty,
Peyton.
and Carson.
Better?
We're covering all things
Do we
live
need more
content
volume?
today.
Do we need
Yes,
more
we
free
are.
volume?
We're so excited. There's still time to pre-order this game. I think we have a slide where if you get any of the bonus editions, so I'm talking Negro Leagues edition, I'm talking
Leave it here.
MVP
Bet.
edition, I'm talking Digital Deluxe, you guys will have access to the game
Put it on
at 9
TikTok,
o'clock
W.
Pacific tonight. Let's get hyped, people. This is exciting.
It is very exciting. Carson, if I pre-order one of those 3 editions that you just named, do I get any goodies involved?
I think you get a lot of goodies. I think you
Ooh.
get some stubs.
Yeah,
I think
like
you
stubs.
get
Mhm.
some bonus packs.
Oh,
Mhm.
what kind of
It's
bonus
all gonna,
packs?
it's gonna depend on what you order. The MVP, you're gonna get a Legends Hyper Series pack. I think some of you guys have already seen it on socials, and that's a choice pack. So you're gonna get that for any MVP edition. Now, if you have the Digital Deluxe or the Negro Leagues, you're gonna get a Barrier Breakers pack on top of that. So now's the best time to go get MLB The Show and be ready for tonight.
Let's do it. Should we take a sneak peek at those 2 packs?
I think it's time.
I think so.
Let's
Let's
review.
reveal it.
Chat, it's time.
Who do we got?
Yep.
Who do we got? Oh, we're doing the XP reward pack.
Colin is gonna pull up those packs for everybody.
The pre-order packs.
Pre-order packs.
Well, we got the XP reward path.
We'll show them
Leaked.
later.
Okay.
Today
They
we'll be
leaked.
covering seasons. I know we had a blog post go out, get everyone excited. We'll also be talking cornerstones and captains. We'll be talking team affinity. We're going to get into all of it. Don't forget, after this episode, we're going to have encore presentations of all the feature premieres. That's Negro League Season 2. That's the Jeter storylines. And then the Around the Bases feature premiere where we talk about franchise. We talk about Road to the Show. We talk about presentation. Some really good stuff. So be sure you tune in after this to catch some of those encore episodes. But let's talk about Diamond Dynasty.
Talk about Diamond Dynasty.
I'm sure
Let's
we have a lot of
talk
new
about
fans.
Diamond Dynasty.
Ashley, Kayla, can we talk
What are we
about
drinking?
what
We got
Diamond
a
Dynasty is,
sour
just
blue
so everyone-
raspberry Sour Patch
Well,
Kids
just to begin,
Ghost.
I mean,
Code Swan,
Diamond
20% off.
Dynasty is at least my favorite mode in the game. But it's really like the way you can create your ultimate fantasy baseball team.
Yeah, way to turn her up
you can
live.
take,
W
your
production.
Shohei Ohtani's, take your Mike Trout and put them back together again. You can do things like that in this mode. So we're super excited and super hyped to talk about this today.
That's exciting. Speaking of Otanis and our
What's up,
Trouts,
Win?
all those guys have different cards.
Dude, is he up?
Rory,
Is
tell us
he-
about
he's
all
not on the
new
show
card
yet, is
series
he?
At launch for MLB The Show 24.
Where's he at?
Yeah, Ashley, we
I don't
got
even know.
quite a few. So, just gonna rattle them off for you. In
The fuck are we
storylines,
cooking?
We have a couple new card series. We have the Subway
Nothing.
series, which is for the Derek Jeter storylines, and we also have the Negro League series, which is going to be for the Negro League storylines. We also have this very cool looking Hyper series, which you've seen in the pre-order pack. Colin has
Oh,
card
yes,
art
Sammy.
for us. You can pull that up.
Bang!
There we
card
go.
art.
So you can see Hyper Series there. Standout.
The live
It's a
series
new
looks
one
sick,
of our
actually. I
top
fuck with the live
looking
series.
We also have something called Spring Breakout. I think there's
Ooh.
something going on in the world.
Something.
That's
Something.
called Spring Breakout. We've got that. And there's a lot
Captain
more
series looks
to
better.
come.
This is
And,
sick.
As you
Whatever
can
this
see right
is.
there, Babe Ruth Hall of Fame series.
The milestone card looks sick too.
Ooh, we'll
Yeah.
find out later how to get them.
Yeah, we will. And there's going to be more series to come post-launch. So this is not the end of new card series in MLB The Show 24.
Very
W.
nice, Rory. Thank
More
you.
card
How
series
many
after
players
launch.
Are we going to see at launch?
Yeah, so approximately 250 player items,
Sheesh.
flashbacks, legends at launch, and there's going
Damn.
to be a lot more to come as the year goes on.
Very nice.
You
Thank
did
you,
150
Rory.
cards
We
at
also had
launch.
a Legends trailer go out on Monday, showcasing some new Legends into the game. Colin, do we have that trailer? Can we roll that for the people? Okay, I thought we did. We're gonna keep going then. As we talk about Seasons 2.0, we're gonna continue the conversation from the blog. I know that Ashley and Kayla have gotten a couple questions that we just want to clear up for everyone. I know you guys are all excited for Seasons 2.0, but do we have anything we want to talk about before we dive into live content?
Absolutely. As you said, Carson, we had a Diamond Dynasty blog release on theshow.com just a few weeks ago, and it covers all things Diamond Dynasty. But of course, we're constantly gauging everybody's feedback, and a few questions arrived that Kayla and I are going to do our best to answer right here, right now. So, Kayla, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's get it.
All right, Kayla, let's talk wild cards. The people are concerned. Are there going to be wild cards in upcoming seasons?
Yes, obviously not in season 1, but every season after season 1 there will be wild cards. And to make things even better this year, we'll have up to 4 wild card slots in subsequent seasons after season 1.
Four wild
Yes,
cards.
But we will want to say that the number of wild cards can vary from season to season, so be on the lookout on how you can earn and unlock those wild card slots.
I love to hear it. And then additionally, wild cards, my cards, when we transition from season 1 to season 2, will I lose any of my cards?
No, your cards will remain in your inventory, and you can still use them in your wild card slots and those modes that pop up when there are those free for all type of moments, and you can use them there too.
I mean, you touched upon my last question. Will we have moments throughout the year where we will be able to play with previous release cards?
Yes.
There it is. And of course,
Damn.
find out
Moments.
more on show.com with the Diamond
That is a
Dynasty
W, though, that
blog
you have to earn
release,
those
but
wild
that's
card
not all,
slots. I
Kayla,
like that.
Because we have captains and cornerstones announced in that blog. Mind to walk us through there?
Ooh, so we'll start with the captains and cornerstones, but we also have another designer from the team. Ian's back here.
Oh, Ian.
So
Hello.
Jan!
Talk captains and cornerstone cards. Super excited.
Oh, this buddy needs to turn up.
mic on.
Great. Good to know. Yeah, if we want to just show off these cornerstone cards, we can get into who the players are, some of their abilities, and how you guys can earn them.
We're going to do it.
They were.
All right,
yes.
cornerstone
A lot of big
cards.
performers in the dev tourney.
We're gonna have
so
to
the
pick
biggest
one of
thing with
these
cornerstone
tonight
cards is it's
or
absolutely
tomorrow.
Free. You log into the game for the first time, you get it absolutely free. You get one of them.
Every season.
Every season, you will get a new cornerstone card. You'll get a new choice of cornerstone cards.
A corner's stoned? Dude, same. I have a
So
lot
the
of
goal with these
corners, and
cards
they're all
is we want
stoned.
them to kind of guide your DD experience. A lot of times when you load into DD, you have all these choice packs, all these options of programs to do, and the game modes to play. And sometimes it can be kind of overwhelming. So each of these captains kind of represents a different archetype of DD player for you to build your squad around. So if we want to zoom in on Byron Buxton, DD classic, one of our favorite cards here in the studio.
Oh, God.
So Buxton kind of represents a player that has really high power and is real good at field, but he doesn't have the highest vision. So he's going to incentivize you to build your team around those types of abilities. So
Okay.
sort of those captain abilities. If you
So
build
it's
your team
under
with
60
players
vision
under
is where
60
the
vision, then he'll
captain
give you
boosts come in.
So earlier in the season,
Okay.
when you're kind of taking choice packs, or you're kind of maybe playing Team Affinity, wondering what rewards to get.
Dude,
you
it's so
can take Byron
bright.
Buxton as your cornerstone captain.
I'm getting
and you see the
flashbang
rewards
just by
that
looking
other
at the
players
fucking
get.
game.
He has really good other attributes, and he can come into my Byron Buxton cornerstone captain build and kind of help my team in that way and get that additional value.
So you heard it here first. MLB The Show 24. We're going to start each season out with these cornerstone packs, and you're going to get to figure out how you want to build your team to start the season.
Right.
I see that there's a parallel there.
Oh, yes.
It's got to be from the dev tourney yesterday,
yeah,
but
it
I know
is.
there are some changes. Do we want to talk about PXP?
Wow,
changes?
crazy.
Yeah, sure. We can scroll right over to parallels right now. And some of you keen-eyed will notice that the thresholds for parallels are a little bit different this year. So in past seasons, to get to parallel 4, you would need 5,000 XP, and to get to parallel 5, you need 10,000 XP. I don't even lower those requirements a little bit, so it'll be faster to parallel your favorite cards. And as
Insert
the
Jeff
season
clip,
progresses,
facts.
It'll be a little bit easier to keep your favorite cards. You don't have to lower overall kind of relevant later into the season.
It's awesome. Yeah, I know I had trouble getting to P5 for some of my guys, so it'll be exciting to try to get it this year with those lower thresholds. Lots of W's in the chat. We're hearing you guys. I know we have
Facts,
a special
man.
guest
Chloe's
who's
gonna
loading
sue.
in. Maybe we can throw it to our guy Brian. I'm sure you guys remember him from last year. Brian's going to talk to us a little bit about some of the core team captains.
Yeah, hey guys, super excited to be back with the live team after graduating college. I had a great internship.
Hi,
at
Brian.
Swan, and yeah, super excited. And just to talk about those captains, this year in Diamond Dynasty, we have huge changes with team captains coming to MLB The Show 24. On day one, there will be 60 team captains available in Diamond Dynasty, 30 hitter captains, 30 pitcher captains, one for each MLB team. These team captains will be core cards, which means that they'll
Probably
be
an
eligible
application,
all year
Bengal.
round. This also means that these will be the only team captains in Diamond Dynasty this year. In Season 1, you can earn up to 2 pitcher captains and 2 hitter captains in the XP reward path, so just by playing the game. But don't worry, there'll be plenty of other opportunities in various Diamond Dynasty modes in Season 1 and in future seasons to earn more team captains. Another big change coming to team captains this year is that they boost both hitting and pitching. As we saw earlier,
I fuck with
on
the
our
banana with the
first
mustache
person
behind him.
we did this so that attribute boosts
But yeah,
across
captains.
all 30 MLB
Back to captains.
teams are very similar, and so that it makes theme teams more viable in Diamond Dynasty. Lastly, my favorite addition to team captains this year is that the player thresholds for team captain boosts are adjusted on a per-team basis. Knowing that some teams have more legends and flashbacks than others, we wanted to make it equally attainable to make a viable Diamond Dynasty squad. Overall, we're super excited about the changes to team captains this year, and we hope all of you
Yes,
enjoy them
Imprint.
too.
What's up, dude?
Thank you, Brian. And
W.
that's really all
Brian!
with captains. I know, Ian, we talked a little bit.
Everyone
It
clap
sounds
for
like there's gonna
Brian
be
in the
captain
chat. Thank
changes this
you.
year, too, in MLB The Show.
Yeah, that's
24.
correct. So for your Cornerstone player, you're getting it when you first load into the game, haven't done anything else in DD yet. So it's possible you kind of choose your guy, and maybe you want a different guy later in the year. So it's a free exchange you can do. And maybe if I took Buxton, but I realized maybe I actually need a pitcher on my team, so I want Maddox instead. You can go to this free exchange in the exchange section and just switch him out for Greg Maddox if you like. And you can do that with any of the Cornerstones in any future seasons as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
W!
thank you. And then just talking about Season 1.
Wait, so
know
if
those
you
Cornerstone
choose
captains
like
are gonna
a
be good
cornerstone,
for
you end up
Season
wanting a
1.
different one, you can just exchange
It's a
it
good
for free.
time to just talk about where that affects
That's actually a
players and
W.
lineups in Diamond Dynasty. Colin, if you can pull up that screen. Thank you. Yeah, so rank solo is what you're really going to see these thresholds for Season 1, Season 2, Season 3. And then the events, conquests, and mini seasons, it's really just going to vary on what the live team cooks up, every couple weeks. And then ranked co-op, BR, play with friends, play versus CPU, and then, of course, casual head-to-head. There's going to be no parameters. Like, you can play with whoever you want, whenever you want. So just, more ways to play. And then we obviously want to keep the rank stuff within season, which will be fun. I'm excited for it. So we talked a lot about Diamond Dynasty. I think it's time to talk a little bit about live content, right?
Hey, stay set if
Season
Westbury.
1, we're all really excited. You can't say Diamond Dynasty, you can't say live
Hi, Meg.
content without the XP reward path. So let's dive into it. Let's see the Season 1 reward path.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is. What do we got here?
There it
All
is.
right, Carson. So
There it is.
DD
There it is. There it is.
runs on XP. You can play anywhere in the game. You
There
wanna
it
play
is.
Any modes in Diamond Dynasty. You want to play anything outside of Diamond Dynasty, say franchise, say Road to the Show, March to October.
Is it there? No, there it
XP
is.
Along the way.
Yeah.
You can also earn XP through some of our programs throughout Diamond Dynasty. So if you're playing Ranked, for example, you can earn XP along that program path. Battle Royale, Ashley?
Ooh.
You
10 and
betcha.
0.
Events?
10-0.
Events?
Yes.
10 and 0.
Other
Can confirm
programs,
events.
Team Affinity, yeah, you can earn XP. And you'll be earning XP along the way.
It's
as
there.
you
Yeah,
play.
there it is.
And when you earn XP, you earn rewards, Carson.
Just by playing.
Gotta
Just
hate
by
this
playing
chat.
the
The
game.
chat
What is
represents
that?
the streamer,
we
so
love that.
How
basically what you're saying is you're calling me a
how long
bitch.
are these season
No more
XP reward paths
ads.
gonna last?
W, no more
So it's
ads.
gonna
No more
last the
ads.
full length
Imprint with
of
11
that
years. Thank you,
season.
bro.
So it's roughly 12 weeks each season. So
Okay.
each season, roughly 12 weeks.
So 12 weeks, that's a lot longer than MLB The Show 23. That probably means this thing's a little longer to make up for that.
W.
Yes,
And
it is.
I saw it for the first time yesterday, and it is absolutely
Give
loaded.
TTS on any
People are
capacity
gonna
for subs,
love
and
going through this.
it's over
Should we walk
100.
through some of it right now. What do you
we
guys
should,
think?
We should walk through
Yeah,
all of
let's
it,
check it
I
out.
think.
Okay,
we go.
let's do it.
Yeah, so as you can see, you're going to be earning packs. You're going to be earning players. You're going to be earning stubs all along
I
this
like
way.
stubs.
Some unlockables.
I love stubs.
Oh.
We love stubs.
I
So
love
early on,
stubs.
5,000 XP. You boot up the game. You play a little bit. Free show pack right off the bat. 10K, you're going to get Roberto Clemente
Tango, come on. You don't want to go 10-0 tonight?
You know, 10K XP. My guy.
I had a Niners roll. That was enough for me to resub.
W, Nate. Appreciate the 6 years, bro. Welcome back.
Then we're
That's
gonna
Squirrel
go
with the
to
6 years as
earn
well.
some
Thank you.
packs. Ballin'
Welcome
is
back.
a habit. Shout out Ben. He loves.
Ooh, ballin' as a habit is
Ballin'.
blue
He
now.
does. You're gonna earn some unlockables. Cuckoo clock. Got a
They're gonna
Robin
make
Roberts
us use a
at
Robin Roberts
1000
card.
XP.
Fuck.
And you're gonna just keep on earning things along the way. We've got some goodbye home run. Nice home run call.
There you go.
Got a rocket countdown. Good.
Regular
stadium
donations?
sales. More
I
packs,
think so,
more
yeah.
Stubs.
What's not to like?
Pretty sure.
What's not to like, Ashley? It's a
I don't
great
get a lot of
question.
those
We
nowadays,
love
so
it
I don't
all.
know.
There we go.
105K XP. You're gonna earn Ryan Howard. Everybody loves him. Got some more stubs. Headliners, Ben.
Headliners are back.
Headliners.
Ooh.
Headliners
Confirmed
back.
headliners?
Ooh, headliners?
We missed you.
Yeah, we got headliners back. So last year it's Diamond Duos. This year, headliners. So
Is
you're
the-
gonna
was
get
it not the
one
same
player
thing?
that is the featured
Am I
player
tripping?
you're looking for in these packs on a bi-weekly basis. Tuesdays, Fridays, Tuesdays, Thursdays. Check the store. Or
Am I tripping? Were Diamond Duos not the same thing as headliners?
You heard it here first, folks. Headliners are back.
Just a
in
reskin.
MLB The Show 24. I'm excited to see them back. I think everyone is.
Tom, I appreciate the love, bro.
Huge dubs there. Shout out Ben. He was orchestrating that behind the scenes for you guys.
Yeah, thank you, Ben.
And Rory,
Headliners
I don't
and
want to
TFT.
pass
I like them when I actually pull them in MLB.
Something that's caught my eye at 165,000 XP. You know, yesterday we had the dev tourney. There's a certain card that people were using very often. We're doing very, very well.
Hitter
Chat,
captains,
could you
pitcher
help
captains card
remind
packs,
me, was it
okay.
like Alberto Mondesi, Carson?
Yeah.
Mondesi?
Dippy, yes, for early
Mondesi?
access.
Mondesi?
Mondesi.
Yeah, that's the one.
Mondesi!
You
Show
know,
me
why don't we
Mondesi!
check? Why don't we see who's in here?
We should check this
Yeah.
pack out.
So we've got
Yes,
the
Meg,
Hitters
100%.
Captain Choice Pack. Ian.
Always have been.
We've got the mic already.
But new cards, so half the pull.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, so we've revamped team captains this year in MLB 24. We're super excited. So
Mondesi, back.
You actually get
Oh, no.
pitchers
Mondesi!
Why is it that when someone else looks at the menu, it's like I slapped them in the face with a napkin from a little kid's birthday party, but when I look too, it's like some brolic black dude named Ricky pulls a bedsheet over my head and skull fucks me.
Super excited to talk, but the real juice is in the captain abilities. So if you want to load it,
I love how that's a copy pasta relevant to the menu. Scan. Appreciate the $5. I love you. Chat top D emotes for Scab. W Scab. Speaking of which, there's the Brolic.
you really liked the captain feature last year,
Dude.
but there were times when it kind of felt like it was outpaced by the rest of DD. So we want to make it feel more impactful, and also make it feel easier to build your captain squad. So you'll see
Rockies more no. Padres Ozzie Smith. Gene Segura.
so
Wait, I didn't even notice that. What the
affect
fuck?
Pitching and hitting attributes, and it'll also track both pitchers and hitters in your squad. So if you have 4 Tigers hitters and 3 Tigers pitchers,
Nah, I'm in for Padres Ozzie Smith.
and he'll be boosting.
Can't wait.
Contact right, power right, but also Ks per nine on your pitchers and walks per nine on your hitters, on your pitchers rather. And so that tracks for all 3 different tiers of your captain.
That is a W, though, that the captain boosts affect hitter and pitcher stats, even if you're just using a hitter captain. I like that.
You know, the Tigers captain, the cool thing about this is the Tigers
That's an actual W change, but
So
the
you see
captain
people that
choices
go
are
contact right and power
interesting,
right,
to
but
say
what
the
if
least.
facing a left-handed pitcher? Well, then the Tigers pitching captain will actually boost the left-handed pitching attribute.
Ready,
of the
Jamie.
Tigers hitters. So the captains will kind of be making up for the downside.
Christ, crappie.
Per captain. So we're super excited with how captain is going to work out this year.
Tigers
So once-
Scherzer?
These captains are all in the core set, so you'll be getting these in the XP path, probably some other places as well. But these are the captains we're going to have for this year. So no new team captains going to be released throughout the course of the year. So each team will get a pitcher and a hitter.
Same paragraph for an hour.
Like how the game goes, how fans are using these, right?
Of course, yeah.
My
so
God.
If it turns out that any of these team captains, or really any other captains in the game, have
Wish me luck. Good
way
luck.
too low or way too high
Do
hit
great.
rates or usage rates, then we'll be monitoring those.
Do good things.
And we'll be making adjustments accordingly.
Unless it's Bautista for me.
Captains
right?
don't need parallels. To be fair, they changed that after
One of the
the
other cool things
second
that we
season
show,
of them.
actually, is so you just saw Prince Fielder, the Tigers captain, and he required 7 players for the tier
Write
1
that
boost,
paragraph.
13 players for the tier 3 boost. If we go into a team like the Yankees,
Bring
if we go that
arson?
way,
What?
Captain, you'll actually see the thresholds are a little bit different.
Don't
for
burn my house down.
So we did this because we found that
I just want Tim
Dynasty,
Lincecum, same
some
dude.
teams aren't quite as represented in terms of the quality of their live series cards or the amount of legends that are in the game. So we want to make it a little bit easier for teams that don't have as many cards.
Card art's actually nice. I like that.
So the requirement's going to be different depending on the team that you build your squad for. So it's a little bit harder to build a Yankees team boost. That's just because there's a lot of Yankees in Diamond Dynasty. And it'll be a little bit easier for other teams to build their theme teams.
Wow, so you heard it here first.
Napoli.
We have these captains, their core series. They're going to be with us all season, and they're going to boost hitters, pitchers, everything you want, and then it's going to scale based on the team, right? So the Yankees, it's going to be harder to get that theme.
Damn.
But maybe like a team like my Nats, it might be a little easier to put those guys together and get those boosts.
Crazy.
Really cool to see.
Now, Rory, how many of these packs can I earn in the XP path, and can I earn them elsewhere in the game?
Yeah, Ashley, I'm so glad you asked that question.
Gotcha.
You can earn 2 of those hitter captain packs and 2 of those pitcher captain packs in this reward path, and there will be another way to get them.
Nobody cares about captains outside of theme teams. They matter in the beginning of the game.
When we get there, but there will be ways to get it. That you'll see.
Lineups that we could take a look at too. I don't know if you're gonna come back on camera for that. But
We can.
Yeah, let's hop on camera. Let's see if we have any lineups. Oh, there's one.
Let's hop on camera, guys.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Right.
Look at this one. It's maybe fresh from the dev tourney, maybe.
Sheesh.
You want to take a look at that boost.
Okay, bye.
This is the other hitting captain you'll have access to in the Cornerstone pack.
Under
So Arenado,
45
of course,
speed
Super
for
Bowl
Nolan
ranking
Arenado,
fastest. So,
but
Arenado kind of
contact,
is
power
able to
versus
and
left,
he'll make your
clutch,
hitting
and fielding.
way better if you decide to go down
Kind
that
of fuck with it.
So just another one of those Cornerstone captains that'll help you build your team out, especially early in the season.
Senga's in there too.
Oh yes, yeah. I'm gonna go down to Senga. A lot of these captains are built around different like player archetypes. So Senga, I think he's kind of emblematic of. He'll strike a ton of guys out. He might walk some people.
That
but he
Mookie
has
already
all
has
those
primary
strikeouts.
shortstop.
So
Oh yeah,
that's
they
an
probably
interesting
updated that immediately.
build, with pitchers with lower walks per 9. But if you decide to go down with that restriction, then you get these huge bonuses. Hits per 9 pitch and clutch go way up.
So he's your high risk, high reward
exactly,
boss.
there it is.
I like that.
And if you
I
want
don't
kind of
mind
the
that.
opposite of that, Greg Maddux will be a little bit the opposite, where Greg Maddux wants pitchers with lower Ks per 9, so he won't strike.
Putter,
out guys.
slider, slurve,
Really
5-pitch
good
mix,
control, really
so
good
splitter
clutch,
fastball,
really
4-seam
good
splitter, or
So you can
4-seam
build your team how you
fork
want
ball,
based on
cutter,
your
slider,
strengths and
slurve.
cards
Interesting
and
pitch
all
mix.
captain's cards, really. There's a lot of flexibility there. We're excited to see what you guys do and your team builds.
That's
We're
an
gonna be
interesting pitch
monitoring
mix.
everything.
I don't know how I feel
It's
about
gonna
it.
be awesome.
Yeah, the
104
real
hit per
quick
9
question,
though.
Ian, I want to head back to you real quick. How do we set these captains?
Oh, great question. Yeah. So if you scroll up into our lineup screen and go to the left in the captain's menu, so this captain's menu will show all the attribute requirements and the boosts that your captain offers, and I'll let you.
That's
choose
the same,
to
that's
assign
not
or
new.
unassign your hitting and pitching captains. So that is a super important thing to note. If you just go into a DD match with just your captain on your team not assigned, then you won't actually be getting the boosts.
We saw that a few times in the dev tourney yesterday.
Yeah, we had to reset.
Wow,
some matches.
learn your
And
game.
of course,
Wow.
in DD, when you load into a DD game, the way your hitting captain works is you can't actually sub him off of your squad until 2/3 through the game. And then your pitching captain will just passively give your team that boost. So if you assign somebody as your hitting captain, they have to be in your starting lineup and be in your team for the most of the game.
Oh, good change.
Yeah,
Good
we've seen
change.
A couple dev tourneys was a W. They all know about.
Now you can't take out your captain immediately and pinch hit for them. They
It'll
have
be
to
cool
play
see once
2/3 of the
team
game
gets
for
their
the
hands on
boost
this
to
game
actually
in
count.
Less than 6 hours.
I think that's what they wanted to do originally, but it didn't
6
work last
19
year.
in
So
chat. There's a lot
At least
of
now it works.
hype with that Griffey card in center field. I promise we will get more into him a little bit later, but let's kick it back to the main camera and keep going through the XP reward path, Carson and Rory.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so we're going to pick up right where we left off, around the 280,000 XP mark, and you'll get
91
a breakout,
Soriano.
Alfonso Soriano,
Ooh.
Yankees legend.
second
Ashley,
baseman, no
tell me what you
secondaries. So
see
only a
with
second
Alfonso
base
here.
card.
What can I not see with Soriano? 97.
No,
contact
Ramon
versus
hasn't
left.
blocked yet.
Power numbers ecstatic as well. And then, do I see a little 99 clutch and a little 92 speed?
Yo,
out
B
there?
Hair, what up, baby?
Soriano can play.
Doing good, man.
He's
I'm
gonna
excited.
kill,
I'm
and he's
excited.
gonna wreak havoc on the base paths. Rory.
We're
Absolutely.
watching
You
this,
can
and
do it
then
all.
I'm gonna
When you
edit,
get
take a
to
nap,
him,
and then we'll go
he'll be
live for the
one of
night.
best second baseman in the game at the
Ooh.
point that you get there. If you're grinding throughout, getting your XP all throughout the game.
I just hope that
You get
his swing
Soriano,
isn't
he should
ass
be
like it's
slotting
been in
into
previous
second
years.
base spot. And then if you look, just as we move down the path, got some more
Oh, of course, Bengal.
unlockables,
Of course.
got some more packs. Get that pitcher's captain pack, second one.
Napoli!
40,000 XP. Little unlockable here, and then shout out Leno.
Napoli!
We've got Mike Napoli.
Oh,
Standout
yeah.
Series, one of our new
Wow.
card series.
Oh, yeah.
Stand out.
Catcher, too.
so
W
standouts
catcher,
for
W
players
catcher.
who had a great season. Might be one of the best
Napoli
of their
is
careers,
back.
That may have gone a little bit unnoticed. You know, they may not have made the All-Star team.
That's our catcher. It's Gary Sanchez until we get this card. 100%.
But it was still a very notable season in their career, so we wanted to honor it.
No
with
defense
a
though. He has
top
bronze.
scorer
That's good enough
in
at catcher.
the game this year.
And
Mike
75 block
Napoli,
is fine.
Kayla, sorry. One of the best hitting catchers, would you say?
I would say he is, and he's born in Florida. Like
Buxton
I hear
boost
there's a
work.
lot of
True, he has
great,
under 60 vision.
catchers
Byron
and
Buxton boost
hitters
works
that
on
are in the
Napoli.
Florida area, so-
That'll up his fielding, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Napoli's gonna
Perfect.
play for you.
Yeah.
Going back to that whole season power creep thing, this
He is a
93
Buxton
gonna be
guy.
One of the best cards in the game when you guys get him, and he's gonna hit tanks for you.
Why are you
And then
whispering?
if you move along the reward path, you'll get Jim Palmer. You got some more unlockables.
they know
some
nobody gives a
studs.
fuck about Jim
You guys
Palmer.
want
It goes
to talk about
right
Jim
by him.
Palmer,
I'm
Rory?
sorry, you're right.
It's okay. It's
You got
Oh,
Jim
come
Palmer.
on.
Shout out to the Orioles. And you'll earn some more packs, some more stubs. You'll get a nice 89 overall Trevor Story. But
Love
once you
Trevor
get up
Story
to,
cards. That's a W.
585,000
95
XP,
Raleigh?
Carson. Raleigh Fingers. Finest.
Yeah, this is your favorite closer's favorite closer in the in the XP reward path. He's an absolute dog. I know the sinker pinpoint might mess you guys up to start.
Retro
but we'll
Finest is
figure it
back.
out. I know me and Ian
Yeah,
were talking
I
about
guess.
this card yesterday. He's going to be one of the best closers. In
If you
the
pre-ordered
game.
it today, can you still play tonight?
Absolutely.
Yes, if you get the digital
Go
deluxe.
with the sinker. Got the fork ball. Absolutely nutty. You move along the reward path.
Billy
you get up to
Williams, Tater is creaming right now.
660,000 XP. You've got another standout card in Billy Williams.
Ooh, that power
Kills
versus left is
right-handed
tough.
pitching, Great clutch. Moving along, you got some show packs. You got some
97
ball and
Kyle
packs.
Seager.
Got
That
headliner
card's going to be
at
fire.
790,000 XP. One of my favorite cards ever.
That card's going to be
Ashley,
fire.
Kyle Seager.
We have Corey's brother over here.
I
Rory,
fuck
and
with this.
He can play. He can hit against lefties
I
and
fuck with
righties,
this.
and he's going to man the hot corner like it's nobody's business.
Kyle
Rory.
Seager was in the game last year.
Absolutely. My third baseman when I get there. Absolutely love his swing.
That's
the
a W
better
card.
Seeger, maybe?
Ooh, maybe.
You
Could
gotta,
be a hot
You gotta
take.
ask.
It
You
might
You
be
gotta-
a
gotta
hot take.
ask. Yeah.
Guys,
You'll
keep
never
in
know.
mind, power creep is
Gonna
back,
earn
which
some
means
more
stats
packs
are going to be
along the
lower.
way,
Don't
some
look at the
more
attributes
studs.
like you would last
Just
year.
earning loads of stuff. And then at 1 million XP, we have the season 1
1 million XP
reward
is the
path
first
bosses.
XP reward
Ashley,
path boss.
Should we take a look at what we've got?
Oh, and then you get a next one at
Sure, but
90K
real quick, I'm
XP?
seeing
So
some
they're all at
talk
the
in
end.
Chat about a 97. Rory, would you just remind us how long
Interesting.
should it take to get us to this point in the XP reward path?
I'm really glad you asked that. You should be taking. I mean, it's going to take you quite a bit of time to get up this much XP.
Interesting.
And it'll likely take you around a month and a half, I'd have to say, to get to that 97.
So Scan will
But
have
what
it in
you
like
should
4
be
days.
Knowing is that most cards that are coming out, it's going to be on the power creep. So you're not going to see a bunch
TJ
of
will probably have it
97s running
tomorrow.
around day 1. Even week 2, you won't be seeing anything 97 for the most part. Once you get up to, month and a half, that's when you might start seeing 95s, 96s running around. So when you get to that point of the XP path, you should be able to slot that Kyle Seager into your lineup.
All right, I love the sound of that, Rory. And you know what? Without further ado, let's dive into that boss pack.
Yeah, let's do it. So, gonna do it.
He's gonna do it! Ooh, Andy
Hyper
Pettit, Larry
Series,
Walker,
Andy
Jimmy
Pettit,
Rollins is the first
Hall
XP
of
reward
Fame,
path boss pack.
Larry Walker and Jimmy Rollins milestone.
I actually fuck with these.
2020,
These are good choices.
2020.
That's a
Lots
lot
of
of
doubles.
20s.
I'm curious what Andy
Lots
Pettit
of
looks like, though.
Wow.
420s, some say. Doubles, triples, home runs, stolen bases. Carson, should we take a look at the attributes?
I think we should.
20,
but let's
20,
talk to
20,
chat.
20
What do
club.
you guys want to see first? I know we got 3
That's kinda
great
cool.
options here. Give me a 1 for Andy Pettit, a 2 for Walker, and a 3 for Jimmy Rollins. Let's see what we got here.
I want to say 1 just because I want to
See
know
any
Andy
more
Pettit's
ones in
pitch
the
mix.
chat?
3.
He's new.
Ooh, we got some ones.
Jimmy Rollins is probably going to be the first choice
Let's
for
go
everybody,
with
though.
I'm seeing lots of
Jimmy
threes.
Rollins. Switch hitting shortstop.
Ooh.
Caleb, tell me what you see with
Wow.
him.
Ooh, man, this Jimmy Rollins is going to crush with his contact. 103 right,
Ooh, that's
120
nice.
left. Yes, you're going to want to get this guy in your lineup. That's
Yeah.
Perfect. I mean, I don't want to say my first pick of the
That's
pack,
nice.
but might have to be my first pick.
Great card art, too.
That's nice.
Absolutely. Carson, we're going to go right to left here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Tell me, Larry Walker.
New Hall of Fame series. I mean. this
Okay,
guy
these
is a
boss
proper
cards are
right fielder.
actually
You can
nice.
put him back there and he's gonna
Last
be
year they
like
were kind of mid. These are nice.
The card art's awesome. Yeah, I'm hearing my gods back here. This is going to be a great card.
Ooh.
Absolutely. And last, certainly not
Andy
least,
Pettit.
new legend.
Show me the
Hyper
pitch mix.
Series Andy Pettit. Ashley, tell
Move
me
the
about
camera.
him.
You know what, Rory? I would.
All right, cutter,
This
sinker,
is
change
for
up, so we
you
know
to
he's a
really
cutter,
tell me
sinker
about
guy.
Andy Pettit, the
All right.
resident Yankees
Move the
fan.
camera.
I mean, postseason
Move
legend.
the camera.
Yankees legend. He has, of course, pickoff.
There we go.
artist,
Four
had to
seam
show off
curve,
the court
cutter,
score.
sinker, change up.
But throws cutter.
Yeah,
throws
Pettit's
sinker,
new legend.
Nasty curveball.
New
The
legend,
thing
Andy
that
Pettit.
stands out most to me. 117 walk per nine.
Four
I
seam's
love
gonna
to dot
says
corners.
95 on
That's
there,
my
so it'll
thing.
probably touch 97 every now and then. That's interesting.
With Andy Pettit, 117, you can pretty much put every pitch where you want. And with the 104 hit per nine, it's going to be tough to hit him. And so
He's gonna be a
there's
nice
three
pitcher,
bosses cards.
especially
Yeah,
sinker
I've seen
cutter.
A couple people being like, "Holy cow, day 199s."
He's gonna
These
be
are
nice.
Cards that you're not gonna get them day one. Like this is a million XP. You're gonna have to grind for them, but when you get there,
I'm not gonna get him day one. You don't know me.
And so you'll see 1 million.
I'm not getting him day
XP.
one.
You're going to get that first boss choice pack at 100 or 1,090,000 XP.
Okay,
You'll
so
get
what
the
they
second
did here
one.
is they made
And at
all of the
end
season one XP reward
you'll
path
get
bosses at the end.
1,150,000
So you're not getting them
XP for that
throughout.
Third and final
Okay,
boss
I
choice
like
pack.
that
So
change.
actually,
I do,
you can
honestly.
Get all three of them if you want.
I like that change a
Yeah.
lot.
They're
How-
going to enter my lineup as quickly as possible. But I mean, it's going to take like 2 months, but we'll get there, Rory.
Yeah, we will get there. But
That's a-
you
that's
can
a good
get all
change in my
three of them
opinion.
Just playing the game, playing the content we put out, and you'll get to that end of the reward path here. And if you could see, there's
Good change for the power creep.
little
Yeah, it's
wheel?
perfect for the power creep.
an old
wheel?
friend.
An old friend, the wheel.
The wheel?
Hey, spin the wheel?
I think
Should
we
we?
should spin
Spin
that
that
do it.
wheel.
There.
Spin it.
Spin it. So as you can
What's
see
this vault
here,
pack
on the
here?
left side, you can get 5 show packs, a headliners
Chase
pack,
packs are back.
7,500 stubs, and then on the right, gold tier, you can get the vault choice pack.
What is
Ben,
that?
Interesting. Don't want to say anything about it yet. We'll get to it. We'll
He
get
says we're
to
gonna
it.
get there.
Why
later,
don't you
so-
say something
And
about
then,
it?
a new thing in the gold tier chase
Chat, we should
pack.
press
I
them.
believe it was
I'm kidding.
not
Don't press them.
gold last year.
Press them in here.
Correct.
It was not. Yeah, this was a S tier reward. It's in the
Press
gold.
them as a joke.
Perfect. Yeah. Get him the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking an S tier reward here in the gold. So look
Press
out for the
everyone
screen
should press
all the way
one to press them.
Yeah, and at the diamond tier, you can get a live series 90 plus diamond. And without further ado, we're gonna stop this and see what reward we can
What's up,
get.
Jack?
I feel good.
Looking for
Rory,
diamond. Looking for
Rory,
diamond.
You're scaring me.
That 5 show packs.
Turn them
not
up a just a
bad.
tad.
for sure.
You
Okay.
can pull a diamond out of those.
You can.
You can.
You can. So, once you get to this point of the XP
That work?
reward path, it's not over. You can keep spinning this wheel over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Over.
Until
As
it's
many
over.
times until the season
over.
is over. That's the only time you can't spin it again. But until that point, you can keep on earning rewards, keep playing the game however you want, and earn rewards through the XP reward path.
Rory, I know you're saying we're gonna spin this wheel over and over and over. I think we
And
might
over.
have something that a real wheel we
A
can
real
spin
wheel.
over and over and over during this
And
stream.
over.
Ashley, what do you have for us?
I think I have a wheel.
We have a wheel, folks.
We have a wheel.
They
So
have
as
a
we were seeing
wheel!
in chat when we were going through that captain preview screen.
Real wheel.
We saw some barrier breaker series. We saw some hyper series. So throughout stream today, we are going to
Spin that wheel.
Yes.
Whoever
We
we
have a
land on, we will be revealing those attributes.
Why are you yelling at
all
me?
throughout the stream.
That right there's the most
wanna do it right
emotion
now?
I've seen
Should
Ramon
we?
show this
I think we
entire
should.
stream, and he was
Yeah, let's go on
laughing
camera
at
and
it.
let's spin the
Do the
wheel.
honors.
I'll do the first honors of spinning.
Oh, Chase Utley, leak! Leak! Leak!
What do we get?
Oh,
Hyper
hyper
or
or barrier breaker.
Chat, someone clip it so we can see it.
Sounds like
Very
we
fitting.
already
Both brand
decided.
new.
Ooh, should we pull up those attributes?
Colin, do you have Chase for us? Yeah, I got Chase. Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Hey! Well-oiled machine over here. Chase Utley, wow, second baseman for the Phillies. Everyone knows him. This is a great card, and this is
Okay,
gonna
so
be
this is the
in those
Legends
bonus
pack.
packs for Digital Deluxe and MVP
Well rounded.
and Negro.
And Utley always has a
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
nice
all
swing.
three editions.
If you have early access 9 p.m. tonight, you will have Utley in your Legends pack, and he will be one of the options that you can choose, Carson.
It's amazing. So, yeah, I know
They
there's
killed
a
his
couple
stats.
other
Moose,
cards
it's a
in
pre-order
there
pack for a
that,
90 overall. No, they didn't.
I thought were really good, but the Utley, he also plays. Let's keep going. And we
Well,
have
Colin might have a recap slide for us.
Oh,
if you
Colin,
wanted to review.
show us a recap slide.
Which one do you want?
XP and captains.
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Let's go.
There you go.
Thank you. So
Play
XP
your
and
way
captains,
to earn XP.
Play your way to earn XP.
I said it
Free
first.
Cornerstone captains every season. We talked about that. You have your choice to however you want to build your team, and then core captains all year. We'll have 1 hitting and 1 pitching per team, and lots of dubs.
Lots of dubs. That's what I'm seeing in chat right now.
Yeah,
Dubs in the chat.
we take care of you guys.
I don't hate either of them, Tim.
Let's talk about team affinity. I know this is something that the community loves.
Let's not get into this subject,
just
please.
To start, Ashley, I know we have these 12-week seasons.
Come on.
How many team affinities are
Why?
we going to get within each season?
Well, last year, Carson, if we recall, we had 1 team affinity for every 1 season. This year, Kayla, I hear we're going to have 3 team affinities every single season.
Yes, so basically every month there will be another team affinity during the season. And so we're going to try to stretch this thing out, give you 30 players every few weeks.
I'll be live
I'm
tonight
looking
and
forward
tomorrow.
to it, so, but I know the chat has been talking about power creep and wondering about, overalls and how does that apply to team affinity. So we have some more news for you. So TA1 will
New
be about
news.
89s. TA2, creep it up a little bit, around the 93 4 range. And then Ashley, what will TA drop 3 entail? Like what can we expect?
I mean, I don't want to just speak for myself here, but I would love to see the elusive 99s, Kayla.
I think so. I'm just wondering, does this chat want to?
We're breaking the rules over here, folks.
Does this chat want to see 99s and TA at the end of our
Chapter
12
3?
weeks?
What if everyone says no? Would they change it?
Ooh.
Seeing a lot of yeses.
I'm seeing
those
some.
W's.
Okay.
So-
2
I'm
months
seeing some
from now,
feedback.
it's gonna be a
Not
while.
tonight.
Not right now.
Not
Not
tonight.
right now.
About 2.5 months from now.
In fact, let's actually.
Okay, we're getting a look at Team
into-
Affinity.
Let's get ahead of ourselves.
It's a long time.
A very long time.
Long time.
Put in that work.
For now, we're talking chapter 1.
Chapter
We're talking
1.
around that 89 threshold. Did I get
Yes.
that right?
So tonight is about 89 threshold for team affinity.
And not only are we doing this in Team Affinity, but Team Affinity is going to be.
They're
a
talking
little
about 2 months
less
from
of a
now,
grind,
Tam, at the end of the
right,
season.
Ashley?
A little less of a grind, yes. We want everybody to build their teams, get their team building going, get those captains, your cornerstones, add your team affinity players so that you can go into your favorite modes, Carson. You can go into ranked, you can go into mini seasons and get your team built. So, Carson, this will be the fastest ever you can complete team affinity in MLB The Show 24.
There you have it.
And actually, Ashley, I know we're going to get to it, but how can you complete team affinity?
That's a great question, Kayla, that I'm glad you asked. You can complete team affinity anywhere in Diamond Dynasty. I'm talking ranked, events, battle royale, showdown, conquest, maybe some repeatable in there, and then of course our fan-beloved mini seasons.
Fan beloved.
Many seasons
Yes.
Progress. Yeah, this is
I've
awesome.
played
Let's-
many
let's
of
talk
those.
through it.
So as we have the NL East program here, you're going to have, a couple bronzes and silvers, work on your live series collection, start building your theme teams around. As we move down the path, we'll get into some unlockables. The unlockables will change with each team affinity drop. Today, they're going to be uniforms, so you can customize your Diamond Dynasty team ASAP when you log into the game tonight at 9 o'clock Pacific time. But Rory, at 60,000 TA points, we see our first boss pack.
We do. Should I show off who these bosses are?
I think we should.
Okay, let me do
Sure.
that. So we got David Justice, All-Star. Got Giancarlo Stanton, shout out Steven. David Wright, shout out Luis. Billy Wagner, and Carson. Takashi
Bloody.
series.
She's
That card's gonna be
back
nice.
from 22.
Yeah.
Look at that. And I think, we got Vlad Jr.'s dad, Vlad Sr., but he might not be the only Takashi we see in DD.
No.
We'll see some more.
We might see some more. I've been talking to multiple sources.
Sir, is that
so
Mike
we'll
Stanton?
keep an
That's
eye on
Mike
that
Stanton.
as we go through the stream here. But yeah, what a great card. It's cool to see him back in the game.
Oh, yeah. Very cool. Should I show off the attributes, Ashley, or...
If you want to. Maybe a little Takashi series.
Yeah, why not? So, you'll see
That card's
97
solid
arm strength on Vlad, had
for
one of
beginning
the
of the
best
game.
arms of all time.
Because Vlad
Great
has a really nice
all-around
swing.
hitter, very good speed.
Fielding
Got
is
some
kind
good
of
base
booty,
running
but
aggressiveness going on.
Mm.
Pretty solid card.
You know, Rory,
I'll take that.
people really want to see Stanton, too.
Ooh, I also want to see
Ooh!
Stanton. Steven, this one's for you.
Give me the power. I don't care about the strike.
Yeah, I like this.
Give me the power. I'll take the strike zone if I have to.
That's better than
I have to
Vlad,
with
in my
Stanton.
opinion.
Yeah, and I'm going to definitely go with my hitting captain. He's going to help out some of Stanton's weaknesses, too, I hope.
Oh, yeah.
you
That's a
take
Buxton
that,
guy. That's a Buxton guy right
Aaron
there.
Buxton. He'll boost him as the vision. It works for him. But also with the Marlins captain that you can get from the XP reward path can also boost Stanton. So be great for the theme team.
Yeah, lots of options there.
We didn't ignore that Wagner.
Let's
I'm
see
not
those
because I
team
like Billy
options.
Wagner. But
Rory, as we log out of this pack and go further into the program, you'll be able to earn all 5 bosses in each of the
What's
programs
millionaire?
as
What's
you complete the
millionaire?
path. The path does max out at
Don't just skip over that.
2,000 TA, which is bigger
Hey!
than previous years. So more rewards along the Team Affinity reward paths. But
Hey!
again, it is much quicker to progress through these. And, you know, to kind of go back to what Kayla was saying, how do we earn Team Affinity
Hey!
progress? Should we check out the folders? But before we do, I'm seeing something interesting at around 110.
Thank you.
Affinity points, Rory and
Fuck.
Ben.
I think chat noticed something.
I think they did too. You know, I think, you know what, Kayla? This was also in the blog, if I'm not mistaken.
I think something about this was
Yeah.
in the blog. Maybe it was an accidental leak. Maybe I don't know.
Nothing accidental.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
good.
yeah,
Yeah, it was
definitely no
definitely on
accidental
purpose.
leaks. True.
What is it, Ben?
Well, chat. You and
Million
everyone else,
stub
but
voucher?
Specifically, you will have a chance to have a voucher for 1 million stubs.
1 million.
1 million. One.
How many
0, 0,
zeros?
0, 0, 0, 0. 6 zeros. Now you will have a 1 in 1 million chance to get this.
Oh.
Man, 1 in 1 million. I see.
But you have a chance to get 1 million stubs from this.
Yeah, that's kind of a W.
You also get 75,000 stubs, maybe a couple different packs as we scroll through. A chase pack, headliners, ballers of habit show packs. Or you might end up seeing a coach that's a little frustrated. But he encourages you to try again because someone out there is going to get 1 million stubs. And please post it online.
I
would
actually,
love to see
I
it.
don't
wanna see
hate
in
this at
action.
all. I
I'm
don't.
really excited about this, but yeah, 1 in 1 million. Go find it.
Telling me there's a chance.
There-
So
there
you're
is
telling
a
me there's
chance.
a chance, Ramon. There's a
Magic
voucher.
Gimmel.
You're gonna get to redeem it, and you know, like Ben said, please post if you get the million.
Yeah,
stubs.
I don't hate that.
And I
I
can't wait
don't.
to see what.
It's
whoever
random.
wins
You're likely not going to get 1 million stubs, but you might get 75K. You might get a chase pack.
There is an exchange. You're taking these vouchers straight to exchange, and you're going to get 100 stubs from the Try Again voucher. So you are getting some.
Apparently,
don't
Jack.
worry. And then the other vouchers are obviously 75,000 and 1 million stubs.
it. Wow.
1 million stubs. Chat, type
$1
$1 million in the chat
million.
if you're trying to manifest the 1 million goal for
Yeah,
yourself.
there you
I'm gonna
go.
go like pull it up on my phone real quick. Type 1 million. But there's the millionaire pack. You will see it in all 6 Team Affinity programs. And Ben, will we see it outside of Team Affinity?
You might give it some time. You might find it around, but yeah, it's maybe even free. Who knows?
Oh.
Who knows?
Whoa.
You'll find these across the game.
Whoa.
Just keep looking out, and you'll see them all over the place.
So they could be anywhere, folks. Keep an eye out for those millionaire vouchers. I know we still have a ton of stuff to talk about Team Affinity wise. I'm looking down at these tasks. We talked about how it's going to be one of the easiest Team Affinities compared to previous years. Should we walk through some of these tasks?
Let's do it, Carson.
Well, I mean, we
Right
can
away,
scroll
we're
through
gonna
them. I don't
have
know if I can
Season
walk
1
on the
Chapter
screen,
1
but I can
vouchers
try, I
throughout
guess.
Diamond
Might break the
Dynasty.
monitor.
Here, we're going to have mini seasons and Showdown. So, Rory, if we have Season 1, Chapter 1 vouchers and Showdown, is Team Affinity Showdown going to be repeatable?
Yes. The Season 1, Chapter 1 Showdown is going to be repeatable. So if you love playing Showdown and you want to just keep running it back over and over
I promise
again
you
to earn
guys, I am
vouchers,
not
you can
repeating
do
Showdown
so.
over and over again
Exchange
like
them
2 years
in
ago.
here for as much
Not doing it.
progress as you have vouchers.
Won't do it.
That is awesome. And then, chat,
Fuck that.
Team Affinity will be a little bit different every single chapter that we drop. So there might be more and more chances for repeatability.
I mean, I'll do it
amounts,
for you,
different
Xavier. I don't
variations,
think you
and
understand
who
how
knows, we might,
broke I
hear
am.
from a very
I'm
special
broke.
guest very soon
I'm
about
broke-y.
Showdown. But then, of course, mini seasons, as you all know and love, will also have vouchers in there, which, of course, we will cover on a little bit later. But as we go through these tasks, Carson and everybody, we see we're going to have moments, but kind of sprinkling in that variety. For Team Affinity Season 1, Chapter 1, all of our hitter bosses are going to have moments. moments. That's going to change as we drop more
Hitter
Team
bosses.
Affinity. You know, there might be a
W.
one of these days.
No
optional
pitcher
exchange,
moments.
But for now, we got some hitter moments.
Yes! Thank God.
And then outside of moments, our missions are back. PXP returns, repeatable PXP
Oh my God, no
missions.
pitching
We want you
moments.
to build your theme teams, play with your theme teams throughout your favorite modes. Keep earning those PXP progress. Keep earning
thank you.
points. And then we heard it last year. We made the change in MLB The Show 23.
Yes, Nate.
We added multiplayer specific missions.
W.
In chat, they
W.
are back alongside single player missions.
W.
You will find a variety of repeatable and one-time missions in both the multiplayer folders as well as the single-player folders.
Let people
And there's a
play
list.
how
We
they
want
want
you
to play.
this way.
Online,
We want you to
offline, doesn't
pitch,
matter.
we
I
want you
love
to
that.
pitch, and we
W.
want you to enjoy it. But Rory, I'm seeing 2 special missions at the very top of this folder.
Yeah, that's correct. So if you play 8 innings, pitch 8 innings in 1v1 ranked battle royale or events with pitchers from the NL East, you'll be earning progress in TA. You just need to pitch with them, play the game basically. Pitch with those pitchers, you're going to earn progress. And also, if you do it in ranked co-op, so pitch 8 innings in ranked co-op with NL East pitchers, you will be able to earn 8,000.
So they're trying to incorporate ranked co-op more, get people to play it more. W.
So just playing the game with these players will allow you
W.
to complete the program, really.
There we go. I'm seeing chat is hyped. We're going to have Team Affinity progress eligible in co-op if you're pitching with different division-specific pitchers. Rory,
W.
the chat, I mean, see all the W's.
Yeah, they're going
They
crazy.
are loving it, but that's not all. As we work our way through these missions, let's check out the single-player missions real quick. You'll see, you know, they're in line with multiplayer. Single-player will take you a little bit longer with higher stats, just knowing how
Legend,
hard and
ooh.
gruesome it can be online. So we wanted to make sure we were balancing
Fuck with that.
appropriately between multiplayer and single-player modes. We're going to keep seeing
I love how they're
everybody's
leaning into
feedback
play
and
however you
improvements
want.
where we
Yeah,
can.
which
So when
for a
the
while they were
surveys come
saying,
out,
oh, we
the
need more
show.com
offline shit, and then they went
forum
too far,
posts
and now they're
all across
putting some
social media. Let
online
us know your
relevance
feedback.
back
We'd love to
again,
see it.
which
We'd
is a
love to take
W.
it into consideration. And then, of course, we see you all playing on different Legend mini-series runs, challenging yourself on Hall of Fame Conquest games. So we do have some one-time missions to reward players who do want to give that extra challenge in those higher difficulties, Carson.
Yeah, I mean, talking with everyone in the studio, it just sounds like you're kind of going to be passively just working your way through Team Affinity this year, which is cool. You put these guys in, anyone from a specific division, and you're just going to see the TA points just accumulate, which is awesome. I know a lot of the community's been looking for something like that, so it's a huge win for me.
Without a
Those
doubt.
exchanges too are easier, right?
Ooh, yes, we do have easier exchanges where you can get even more progress. Optional, of course. If you
W,
don't want to
W,
flex
love that.
Or you have extra players, you can exchange them in all 6 Team Affinity programs. And who knows, maybe not
I do,
just
J-Wab,
Team
I
Affinity
do.
programs will have exchange options if you have some extra cards lying around that you want to trade in for some Team Affinity progress.
Sounds good.
And I guess, Ashley, is there anything else that would set Team Affinity Chapters 1 and 2 apart from Chapter 3?
I am so glad you asked, Kayla. I wonder if we'll see more and more exchanges as people are earning more and more cards, more and more duplicates, give them a place to kind of exchange what they've already earned for a little bit more progress down the line.
Looking forward to it.
Okay. So you heard it here first, guys. Team Affinity, it's back. It's going to be more easy to get through. We have repeatable missions. We have repeatable showdown. Lots of wins here. Let's keep the.
What are you
party
doing at
going.
first at launch? $500
Actually, Carson,
pack
I have
opening
one more
tonight.
Team Affinity thing
I'll be
to,
live.
to make sure we get out there, but
Okay.
Chapter 3 will always be available.
Mm.
So one of our main goals this year is to help our player base progress through Team Affinity faster. And we recognize that, hey, maybe you don't really want those 89s later on for your wild card slots. Maybe you don't want those 94s for your wild card slots. So Chapters 1 and 2 will be season specific. They'll stay in their season, but Chapter 3 will always be available. So if you want to grind those Team Affinities for Chapter 3 and like Season 2 because you just didn't get to it in Chapter 3 for Season 1, well, great news, you can still do that.
So we're gonna keep those higher tier Chapter 3 TA.
We open a poll.
Yes.
All of the diamonds,
Even post
of course.
Even post season one.
Season 2, even post season 2.
And I'm glad you mentioned that, Kayla, because that kind of goes in line with our goals. Even though we see that time in the top left that these chapters 1 and chapter 2 are going to last season 1, we want these to be quick. We want people to get these cards in their hands as soon as possible. So I'd like to maybe imagine in future chapters within a season that there might be some residual progress in case you don't finish a certain chapter in a certain season, where future chapters will help you get that previous chapter done faster, and of course while still making progress on that current Team Affinity Season 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3 chapter that is.
Leroy!
Yes, thank you, Ashley. Thank you.
Feeling good
Yeah,
so far.
thank you,
Feeling
Kayla.
good.
Are you kidding me? This sounds awesome. Moving on, we have, of course, the XP reward path. We covered that. Team Affinity. These are some of the programs that people love in the game. But of course, we have the other programs, which are the other programs, and I love them. And it starts with something we kind of teased last.
All right, other
yesterday.
programs.
The Spring Breakout program.
Let's
It's
go.
here.
Spring breakout.
This is new. Ashley, talk to me about it.
Spring Breakout is here. Games are starting tonight, or right now as we're speaking, Carson. And Rory, I'll let you take us through
Oh,
this
well,
reward
shit.
path.
Yeah, so
Turn that
we're
on.
going to be seeing some of the top prospects in all of baseball. They're competing in real life, and we're giving them cards here in Diamond Dynasty. And without further ado, let's just go through the reward path. Right up at 10 points in the path, you're going to get Kyle Manzardo from the Cleveland Guardians.
Low-key,
Great
this might be a
first
good
base
thing to do
bat.
really
I
early.
hear
These
he has
other
a great
programs,
swing.
if they're giving diamonds that easy right away.
Can't confirm. Great
Can
swing.
confirm. There we go.
Yeah, our guy Kevin Scully.
Termar
Resident
Johnson.
Guardians fan is very
Resident
excited.
We
to
follow
see
each
this.
other on
Smile
TikTok.
Man from yesterday.
Smile guy.
Smile man.
Yeah, you
Smile
guys saw him in
guy.
the dev tourney.
Then at 20 points, you're going to get Termar Johnson from the Pittsburgh Pirates. Ben, you say he might have a great swing?
He just might. He also gives a little bit of Jose Altuve vibes. Go Astros. But
Love
this
that.
guy gives him a run for his money. The power, it's there. It's there. It really is.
It
Mark
is
and hit.
there. So you'll get him 20 points. Just play a few moments, maybe some missions, however you want to go about it.
I have a Harry
And
Ford.
then at 30 points, you're going
Wait.
to get Seattle Mariners. Shout out to Colin. Harry Ford.
Sir Harry
Ford.
Ford.
Sir Harry
Sorry,
Ford.
Sir Harry Ford. Great catcher to get your team going. At 40 points, Carson.
I nailed this yesterday.
You did. I need you to
Jacob
nail it again.
Miziorowski.
Yes.
Let me know if I
Damn.
said that right, chat. But yeah, another
Mondesi.
flamethrower.
Flamethrower
for
from
the
the
Brewers.
Brewers. Yes,
Oh, he is a flamethrower.
absolutely.
Damn.
Strikes people out, does not allow hits. Pretty clutch.
Tall too, right, Ben? We talked about that.
6'7", damn.
Didn't think it was possible
He's
for you to
6'7".
get more
Yeah,
handsome.
right here.
It's the room behind me, Jaden.
So
100%.
Jacob joined our
What's
team.
up, dude? How you been?
Yeah,
33
Jacob,
years.
we can
Dude.
link up after this. Got another tall guy coming next too.
We do.
James
Carson,
Wood.
coming back to you.
We don't have a tall guy. We have the tall
Ooh,
guy.
as a
Resident Nats
lefty,
fan, we got James Wood here.
field
spring
and he can
breakout.
run.
Can't wait to play with
Ooh.
this card. He's been dominating in spring.
He has some
Ooh.
of the biggest power
Mhm.
in the game of all of these spring breakout cards. Absolutely nasty.
I've been good,
Great
dude. I've
swing.
been good.
I've been using him.
Been waiting for
And
today.
he's a hometown kid. It's great to see.
Love to see that. 70 points. Ashley.
Olson
who we
Montgomery.
got?
We have Colson Montgomery. I see the hype in chat for him right now. Rory, some people are calling him the next Corey Seager.
Wholly well-rounded.
Really?
Do you think
Not
the
really
swing is
great
kinda
at
like,
anything.
Corey
Honestly,
Seager?
sounds like me. Slightly above average at most things, but not great at
He's got
anything.
the contact. He's got the power, and he's going to do rather well at shortstop on defense, Rory.
Absolutely. Love that. So you get up to 70 points. You're going to get Colson and Carson. What are we playing the program for? Who we getting at the end?
You know, yeah, this is all just a precursor to my guy Dylan Cruz, #2 pick in the draft last year.
That's a good That's a good card for an
Can't
89.
wait to get this card in my life.
That's a good card for an
I'm
89.
gonna be playing this program at 9:00 tonight.
Absolutely.
Same.
Yeah. Ashley, how do you earn progress in this reward path?
How we earn progress.
It has
you play
good
some
potential,
moments,
Jaden,
You play
I
some
think.
missions. There's a showdown involved, but before we go too far, I saw a little something in that moments menu there, Rory.
Optional extreme on day
optional
one.
Extreme?
Extreme?
Exkeens?
Exkeens?
Wait a second.
I
Rose Jet?
love this.
Wait a second.
Actual.
Cheddar?
I'm happy it's optional.
Optional extreme moment
So in
early
one inning,
or
you
like
have to
in the
tally
first program.
3 extra
W.
base hits, but
Three.
it gives you 9 points. So if you play any of the others, it gives you 3. But if you can play the optional extreme, which I hear is very difficult, if you complete it, you get 9 points.
On Hall of Fame, not even on Legend, on Hall of Fame.
Just one moment here, Rory.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
On day 1, this is a W. They've done this in the past, but on day 1, this is a W.
Without a doubt, but of course we
I'm a
still
fan.
have
I'm a huge
our
fan of
menu
that.
Of normal moments as well, and then PXP missions return as you're making your way through this program, Rory. You can add these players to your lineup and knock out some very quick 150 PXP missions to start getting that chunk progress.
Power creeps back, Jaden.
But that's not all. Multiplayer missions return
W.
alongside some general missions. So
W.
as you're playing, as you're having these guys, your other squad, if you're playing a little bit of Team Affinity.
General missions, okay.
You're going to have a lot of active and passive
Early access
progress
starts tonight
as
at
you
midnight
make your
Eastern.
way through this program, Rory.
Yeah, so just playing the game, you can complete missions just playing, really.
Just by playing. And do I have to do every single task here, Rory, to get this done?
No, you do not. There's repeatable missions, and there's a lot of missions that give you points. You do not have to complete everything in order to finish the program.
Hold on, Rory. You just talked about Paul
can't wait to take a
Skeens for
shit
like
after
10
the
minutes.
stream.
Where is he?
That's a good question, Steven. I'm sure he's going to come up somewhere else in the game, right?
Anyone else?
I mean,
Love you,
Rory,
Steven.
where's my Jackson Holiday?
I'm so glad you asked. I think we're going to see both of them and more, Steven. As we move along in the stream, there will be more spring breakout cards.
Confirmed?
Confirmed. I'm
Tonight?
doing it now, yeah, confirming.
We are less than 6 hours, maybe 5 now.
About 5 and
Almost
change.
5 hours
We're almost
away.
5 hours away. We did
Hurry this
just
up,
get
I got a
Jackson
nap.
Holiday and Skeens confirmed for launch. We'll see where they are later. But let's keep going through some of these other programs. I know we have the starter program.
We have the starter program, so we are 1 hour through today's stream, about 5 hours
Oh, you
away
get diamonds
from
off the
early
bat in the
access,
starter
and we're looking
program? Usually you get
somewhere
like
to start,
golds,
somewhere
right?
to
And then like
right
1
away.
diamond?
You want a little bit of direction.
Or am I tripping?
Maybe the 1 direction with our starter program here. You'll be able to complete this, again, either actively or passively. In about 2 hours, Rory, you're going to be able to earn all the rewards in this program.
Yeah, that's
Seasons,
true.
Jaden. It's a little
And,
different.
What are those rewards, Ashley?
I'm glad you asked. Let's go. Let's see a little something at 10
It's a little
stars,
different. It's how
actually. A
sets
little-
should have
little
been.
Bat here, MLB World Tour.
It's better.
Bat.
Ooh, very
Do you
cool.
think MLB is going abroad this year, Rory?
I've heard rumors that there might be some international trips going on.
We might have a little trick up our sleeves as we,
22 was
future
gold Babe
content.
Ruth.
But for now,
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bat skin will do.
Yeah, I think even like
Yeah.
next week, Ian? Is there something maybe going on next week in the MLB season?
There may be. Maybe in another country? I'm not sure. I haven't heard about it too much.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if this place has some soul.
Oh,
Kayla.
Now that you say that, I did hear rumors about a certain Dylan Cease who might need to make sure his passport is up to date.
I've heard.
Well, we'll get there very, very soon. But Rory, at 15 points in this program, do we have a new legend?
We have a new legend, 15 points. You get 85 overall, Rafael Palmeiro, and I got
We're just not going to talk about that
pretty
one.
good hitter.
Very good hitter, especially day one squad. We're rocking silvers and golds. This might be people's
Dude,
first
Jaded, I'm so
diamond
proud of it,
tonight.
man.
Starter
It looks
It might
so
be.
good.
Easy.
I've heard people say
I
internally
love
they
it,
only
man.
played 1 or 2 games just
It turned
earning
out
some
so
of those
well.
missions, and it got them the Rafael Palmeiro. So it will be
Low
very
key for the
quick to get
beginning
your
of a
first
starter
diamond.
program, this card
You
is
just
not
go right
bad.
in and play.
Love it to hear it. And as we make our
I fuck
way
with
throughout
that.
this path, we'll have more unlockables, more packs.
Ooh,
equity large
Sandy!
Packs, and then at 50 stars, Steven. What do we
24
have
is
when
the
we
year.
finish the
I hope
starter
so, bro.
program?
I
You
really
got
do.
my first jersey. That spring breakout was nothing but gnats. I didn't like it, so we made
Sinker,
sure to put some
change,
Marlins
four-seam
in
slider,
here. Got
curve.
my Marlins uni, and of course,
Not
our
bad
Cy
for
Young
a
from
starter
few years ago.
starting
Sandy will
pitcher.
miss you this year, but
I don't
we'll get
hate
Sandy
this.
in your squad right
He'll
away
get
in your
out
lineup.
of your rotation pretty quick, but at least in the
Absolutely,
beginning
and,
he'll be okay.
Ashley, how do we earn those 50 points?
There's a little bit of a trend I'm sensing here, Rory, with our programs, Team Affinity, other programs. You'll
Not
have
yet,
some
probably.
moments. You'll have both multiplayer and single-player missions. As we go through them right here, we'll have collections and exchanges and a showdown. Just a little bit of everything as you start your Team Affinity Diamond Dynasty journey. We want to, help you dabble all throughout Diamond Dynasty. And of course, you do not have to do every single folder, every single mission here. Truly choose which ones suit you, and you're going to be able to finish this program, Carson.
Yeah, get out there, 9 p.m. tonight, 12 Eastern. You can get in
11
and
Central, the best
get your
time
starter
zone. Thank
program
you.
going quickly.
There we go. Now we've talked about a lot. Team Affinity, Spring Breakout Program, Starter Program. Colin, do we have a summary slide for the fine people at home?
I just realized
I got
99
one more thing
beta
in the
showed
starter
as a
program,
primary
actually.
starting pitcher.
What? Scroll up. You'll see these kind of piecemeal at a bunch of these different intervals. We have 2,500
That's
XP.
interesting.
You'll be seeing a lot more of that in DD this year. A lot of programs and different places within DD will be giving you XP chunks as you kind of progress through them. I've seen a lot in the chat about people concerned about people breezing through the XP path.
Totally think
so we've
he's a
looked really
two-way for the
closely at
live
that this
series
year.
collection.
It's something that we've analyzed a lot. We have our data on it. We are
Yeah.
very confident that will not be the case this year. We
Yeah,
readjusted
that
gameplay
makes
XP
sense.
caps a little bit. And then to compensate for that, we've kind of placed the XP in different places around DD. So we're pretty confident in XP working as intended this year, people getting those bosses at a correct time.
Wait, working as intended?
Progressing.
Working as intended?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone else got
Continue
PTSD?
playing your way, the conquest, showdowns, everywhere, ranked.
Anyone
XP
else?
should feel a bit better this year.
There we go. Colin, little summary slide.
Which one do you want?
Programs. Let's go. So as we've seen here, 3 chapters a season when it comes to Team Affinity. The first 2 chapters are going to be time limited, and then throughout our programs, Team Affinity, other programs, we want to make it as truly play
Chat,
your
I heard
way
that
as
and I almost
possible.
shit.
A mix of single player, a mix of multiplayer, a little bit
That was
of both,
that was a
if you
jump
will,
scare. That was almost the
enjoy your
scariest fucking
progress
lethal
as
company.
you're playing Diamond Dynasty.
Most of y'all don't know, and you're not gonna find out. But
Yeah, and don't forget, we are about 5 hours away from early access.
first event.
Go get the pre-order.
Anthony Rendon is the guy that hates baseball.
Go get the MVP. Go get the Negro Leagues edition. You won't regret it. We're really excited to open up the servers here in a couple hours. I know we dove into a lot of program stuff, but
events is 10 wins too.
Events is kind of what we played in the dev tourney yesterday, and we have our guy Andrew here to talk us through some of the events.
What's up?
How you doing, man?
Good. How are you doing,
I'm
Carson?
doing good.
Great.
Oh, I'm doing great.
So events. What are events? If you're new to MLB The
Wait,
Show,
my name's not
events
Carson.
are a 3-inning online game mode that you can jump in and play. If you're
We're waiting
not
to
really
see
ready
Jackson.
for the 9-inning grind of the ranked season, or you're a little intimidated by the new 10-0 BR Flawless, then events is the place for you. This year, you can expect a new event just about every 2 weeks on average as we go through the season. Look out for that moonshot coming into the end of the seasons, too. I know that's a fan favorite.
It made them longer too. Made
Starting
what
off with
longer?
the Welcome to the Show event, though, tonight on launch. All new to 24 card series will be available in your squad.
Oh, the
Live
event.
series, captains.
Oh,
as
this
well
one
as the
ends
Team
March
Affinity Season
29th?
1, Chapter 1 bosses. So if you're ready, not sure about playing ranked yet right off the rip, you want to test out some of
On
these
average,
players,
2
go
weeks
ahead,
now?
jump into events.
Interesting.
The water's fine. If we want to take a look at the reward path, too, we got 2 pretty sweet players along
Grayson
the way
Rodriguez.
here. 10 wins, 85 overall.
Grayson
Hyper.
Rodriguez.
Grayson
Hyper
Rodriguez.
Series.
Super cool.
Hyper
Personally,
Series.
AL Dark Horse Cy Young, maybe. Pretty high on Grayson Rodriguez. Like the guy a lot. And then if we continue along the path, that
The guy
20
that hates
wins, we'll have
baseball.
90 overall, standout, Anthony Rendon.
Tony.
Oh, I thought this
My
card was gonna be able to
guy.
play
Other
second.
Tony
Usually he
Two-Bags.
He is great.
Third base
tested
only.
him out a little bit. The swing plays, ladies and gentlemen. The swing plays.
Are you sure?
Welcome to the show event right off the rip.
Are you sure?
Be fun. Jump in and play.
He might just
Yeah,
choose
like
not
you
to
said, I
swing
love the
because he
events
hates the
because you
game.
can kinda just
All right, I'm taking this too
feel
far. I
it
need to
out
chill.
before you dive into the competitive
Exactly.
ranked, or sometimes like you just don't have the 9-inning game in you. It's like I'm gonna go.
We got
play a
Dozier for second
3-inning,
base. True.
event game. So
Yeah.
get in there. Go get your Anthony Rendon. You won't.
Oh
regret
yeah,
it.
Tilty. I
So,
forgot about that one.
Oh, you got it? Andrew, is there any other
Swing
changes
can't
to
play if
events
he
this
doesn't
year?
ever even
Yeah,
play.
so one change to events this year
Damn.
is there will not be a 12-win streak, bro, as you progress along the way. But these
Plays. You
rewards
mean
that
go
do
to
earn
work
along the
every day?
program are sellable. They
Damn.
will stay sellable as we go through the reward path. Also important to call out.
We haven't seen
you will
A-Rod
earn
yet,
TA
Colin.
progress passively as you play events. Get your innings pitched. Get that mission done. Earn TA
What do you think will be the
progress.
live series
Just like
bosses?
events.
We'll have to
There
see,
you go.
Jackson.
10-win streaks. No longer 12. That's a win.
We're talking blacklisted players.
I'm hearing.
Yeah,
a little
the first one's my
chatter
ass.
behind me here, Carson. A little movement here, and you know what time
That was
it
a bit
might
of a
be?
stretch.
Looks like Ramon's answering the question for us. Let's
Spin
spin
that wheel.
Christ.
Ramon, you gotta spin it.
Ramon's
More
turn.
reveals.
I'd like to. Jaden, it's just a little expensive for me right now.
Breakers.
Carson, remind me, where can I find barrier breakers?
Barrier breakers are going to be in your digital deluxe edition and your Negro Leagues edition.
Thoughts about Beltray?
So make
Happy
sure
he's
you
in the
get
game.
One of those, and you're going to get this barrier breakers choice pack. Lots of cool cards in it. The card art is incredible. I'm excited. I don't even.
Hi,
know
Paul
how much-
Skeens. I see you and your mustache on my
Maybe
TV.
we pull up one of those cards and those attributes. We go to the main screen. Might have seen a few cards there that we can kind of show off their attributes.
The lineup, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Who should we show?
Automated balls and strikes are being used for this. Oh, that's sick.
Second baseman there.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah.
Right, Jaden.
People what they want. Rory,
We
talk
won't play
us
games.
through Josh Gibson.
Yep. We got Josh Gibson, equivalent to Babe Ruth of the MLB.
When we
he
get a
was in the
99 Josh
Negro
Gibson,
Leagues,
he's gonna
one
be
of the
fucking
most
insane.
powerful
This
hitters
one
in
is-
all of baseball history.
Yeah.
It said over 800 career home runs, and you can see it: 87 power versus right, 85 versus left. He's gonna hit a lot of home runs for you.
Yeah, this has been my catcher internally.
He can
He's
play
been
everywhere,
really
basically.
tested. I just put him back there, and I put him in the 4 spot, and he just hits tanks. It's awesome. You guys are gonna love this card.
There are a few new legends along the way that our fans just beg us for year after year. If it wasn't Derek Jeter, it was Randy Johnson, and if it wasn't Randy Johnson, it was
Well,
Ken
maybe a
Griffey
little bit,
Jr.,
Jaden.
and goes on and on. Josh Gibson, year after year, has been one of those. So mad respect to our fans who already know him, but they're gonna learn more about him, Ramon, right?
That's right. And while this is the Josh Gibson card that's in the Barrier Breakers Choice Pack, there is an additional Josh Gibson card in Storylines. And even if you don't know who he is, you can go play Storylines and you can learn a little bit about Josh Gibson and unlock some jerseys, some profile icons, and an additional Josh Gibson. And this is just the start. There'll be more.
There'll be more.
W.
There'll be more. He is one
W,
of
Ramon.
the 4 available Negro League storyline players at launch. I mean, I played through it. It's incredible. Bob takes care of you. He shows you all the cool stories, and you play as them. Definitely get in there. So there's going to be 2 Gibsons at launch.
2 Gibsons at launch and storylines. We will have a little bit of some Diamond Dynasty storylines action near the end of stream, but for now, let's make our way from events to Battle Royale.
Paul Skeens just threw a first pitch of the game at 101. Holy shit. All right, here's BR.
Battle Royale.
Ben.
Yeah, so you get a 26-man squad. And everyone you're going to play against goes through the same draft as you, where they get to pick
101
26
again,
players
he's
and you get
pumping.
their 26 with yours. But a big change here. It's only 10 wins. 10 wins for flawless, too. 10-0 flawless. Yeah, you heard
Why?
it correct. You could go flawless, going 10-0. Or-
Great quality of life change.
Or you could watch your favorite streamer, who might not have been able to do so beforehand, potentially get a chance at doing so.
Wow.
Who are you shading, Ben?
Closer.
So, with
Are you
this
fucking kidding me?
change, We looked at a lot of data, and we were
No way
essentially
he's
hoping
calling me
that
out like
some
that.
more
I
people
went
could go
flawless.
So if you've ever been hesitant, wanted to try out BR, or been making it along the way but always fell a little bit short, you might be able to do it now. So give it a try, whether it's tonight or anytime, as we're going to keep BR fresh throughout the year too.
So BR will be 10 win streaks for
Dude, Paul
flawless
Skeens
now.
is just
That's a huge
consistently
upgrade.
pumping
And
101
we
at these
also,
guys.
Of course, have that Battle Royale program, right?
We do. Let's check it out.
Almost as if you're listening to the fans.
Almost.
Almost.
Not quite.
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah, in the BR
102.
program, you're gonna look very similar to years past, but we're going to start with a silver round. Let's go ahead and take a look. We have 4
Chafin!
pitchers.
Look at that
So we're going to have
mustache.
Chafin!
4 silver pitchers
Flyer!
to choose from for your BR exclusive players.
Mustache March.
Shout out Dylan.
As we move along, we're going to have some stubs, some packs, and then we're going to go to a gold pack. Who we got in the gold? Is that gold Jorge Soler?
Ooh!
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Ray just
It
creamed
is
his
the Chicken
pants.
Man.
Whoa.
Yeah, Wade Boggs.
Ray's done. He's not making
Remember
it to
that
tonight.
Maybe later.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's see it.
Put it in my back pocket for now.
Sounds good.
Okay.
And then we go to Diamond. Who do we have in the Diamond? Is that Lou Gehrig? We got some Lou Gehrig action in BR1.
We do. We got J.D. Davis, Luis Gonzalez, and Tony the Tiger, Tony Clark.
Are we able to look at the stats for that J.D. Davis?
All right,
think
3-2.
so, yeah.
Skeens versus Jackson Holiday.
Man can hit.
Oh, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Man can hit. If you go to BR straight on launch, you could play.
Wait, he's
not even
nice.
Too long and end up with this J.D. Davis right on your squad. You have a choice between any of the 4, as you'll get the pack 4 times along.
All right,
the
3-2
program.
pitch.
You'll
Skeens
be
versus
able to get
Jackson Holiday.
12 sellable players throughout this henchman path.
Sellable?
92 mile an hour
Sellable.
changeup, or maybe that was a back
You'll work your way to a
backed up
flawless
slider. It wasn't a good one if it was a
program.
slider, but he got him.
And in this, you'll have a choice between 2 no-sell legends.
Should we show them off? What Rory did.
Why do you say legends like that? All right, Mauer and Gagne. I fuck with this.
We got Joe Mauer and Eric Gagne Takashi. This is going to be a really hard choice.
Yeah,
take a
you
look.
were right. Another Takashi card.
Another Takashi card. I don't lie to you guys.
Eric Gagne.
Eric
Look at
Gagne,
Gagne, dude.
MLB The Show 22 is when we first saw him, but he's back. That curveball looks like it's going to be an issue for some people.
Oh, yeah. Huge issues. I can never lay off of it.
Neither can I, man.
And you can also get Joe Mauer, Hyper Series. Insane
wow.
contact.
Yeah.
Great
That's a good
fielding.
catcher.
108 clutch. Brian would love that.
Yeah. And we'll talk to him later.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't seen the last of him.
I
Oh,
haven't seen the last of this program either, Rory, because if we look at the missions, we're going to see just how fast you're going to make your way through here. So
Oh?
the first highlight, let's actually look at the exclusive players. So before you had to get 500 parallel XP for each of these players, we lowered that. We wanted to make it faster for you to get through each of these player missions.
W.
So we put it to 350.
W.
You should be seeing these move a lot faster than you were before, and potentially get more 2 or 3 or 4 on your way to getting to this flawless program pack. That wasn't the only thing we made easier, though, because if you look at these BR missions, you're still going to have a win, a point, but you're also going to have just 10-0 for the same reward points as you would for 12-0.
Well, yeah, because there's no
Previously,
12 and 0
9
anymore. I would
plus
expect
wins in a
that.
Single entry. We're talking 7, and you get 10 points in the program. Previously, we had 35.
Oh,
points in
that
a
being
single
repeatable is nice,
Now
though.
we're
The
talking
7 wins, and the
45
9 wasn't repeatable, I don't think, but the 7
Here's the thing
is.
here. You're going to move faster.
I like that.
You're going to move through this BR program
I'm pretty sure
You're gonna get
9
these
plus
reward
wins
packs.
was
You're
not
gonna be able to take it
repeatable.
Wherever you want to go. Ranked, conquest.
Am I wrong?
That's Blaine's go-to, I hear.
Everything's 10 wins now,
But
Jaden.
yeah, check it out. It should be.
Yeah, I
should
think
be
it was
really
one time. So that
progressive
7
moving
plus
forward.
being repeatable is a
Spice it
W.
up with each BR program.
So I'm hearing easier.
Ray's
than
gonna beat
ever
the game
progress
in,
through
like,
this BR
3 hours.
program. I mean, just looking at the PXP missions are lower. The repeatable stuff's lower. These are all massive wins for our community. Just get in there, and you're going to be able to cruise through this program.
Yeah,
It's
to
awesome.
add off of that, Carson, we've touched upon 2 of our multiplayer modes in events and BR. And maybe we need, we didn't say it originally, but events, Andrew, are our event rewards sellable or non-sellable?
They are all sellable.
So the 2 cards you saw, Grayson Rodriguez and Anthony Rendon, are sellable in
W.
the reward path. We see here that our exclusive players are also sellable, although, of course, we do see that no sell with the Flawless program. And Ben, why would that program pack be a no sell? Was there an extra change that we made to the BR in general?
Yeah, we are highlighting a 10-0, so we're going to be seeing more of these cards that are sellable in supply than we did last year. So we're really interested to see how many more people are going 10-0, flawless, by the way, and we're going to be able to see more of these cards. And we will continue to monitor just how.
I'm curious about that because it's 2 less wins, but
So
the
we'll be
games are going to get
monitoring
harder quicker
10-0
because of that.
Rewards, sellable versus non-sellable. We feel good with where
You're going to
it's
run
at.
into the goons quicker.
Always, we're going to be keeping an eye on things and see how it goes.
See how it goes. So events,
You know what I mean?
BR, if you want to be the best of the best, your full 9-inning traditional baseball game, you have your best Diamond Dynasty squad complete 1v1 across Diamond Dynasty, seeing different squads. Rory, what mode should we jump into next?
One of my favorites, Ashley.
Play versus
Ranked
CPU.
season. Ranked. We should play.
Oh shit, ranked.
Ranked
True.
is right. And we have the rating path here right in front of us with a couple of changes, Rory.
Are there?
Are there?
Are there?
Tell me about them.
rewards, absolutely.
I need to hear about
need
this.
to hear about this. So let's go to the pennant race. 500. Ooh, Andres Munoz, a little card to add to your collection as you're making your way throughout the race.
Oh, your favorite was mini
Rory.
seasons?
Where's
True.
Chad?
Everyone's favorite.
Chad confirmed. Oh,
Wow.
Do I see an
Throws-
outlier?
They gave him a
Real hard
sinker at
to
least.
Outlier. It's put on
Munoz
some of the
with a
pitchers
sinker?
who throw
That's
the
better.
Hardest fastballs, hardest sinkers, hardest cutters, hardest.
By Terramar
sliders in the
Johnson.
game?
Bump it up a few ticks.
Yeah, we usually are capped at basically 100 mile per hour on the velocity attribute, but we put outlier on pitchers who we want to be throwing over that. So you'll see Andres Munoz hitting 102 pretty regularly. I've even seen 103.
Damn,
Oh,
103.
Really?
And so this is our 500 rating. And before we go further, Ian, can you shed some light on how quickly do we expect our fans to get to 500 rating? At least the first couple hundred rating.
Yeah, so we've actually made a few adjustments to how people earn rating in MLB 24.
Hmm?
So in previous years, until you got to 400 rating, you actually would not lose rating. We've maintained that this year, but up to 400 rating, you'll actually be earning rating much faster than you were in previous years. So it'll only take a few games for you to get to that 400, 500 rating area. The goal for that is just to progress people to their kind of true skill rank as quickly as possible. So we want you guys progressing through those very earliest divisions of the game faster, so you get those more fair, balanced games more quickly.
Especially tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
So some of those more competitive players aren't going to have to grind down in the lower ratings. They're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
Austin
correct.
Beltre.
So it should be better for
Excited that
maybe
he's in the
lower
game.
rating players. They'll have more fair games, and players that want to progress quicker should be able to do that as well.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you, Ian.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank
Ian.
you, Ian.
Major W.
Seeing it right here in front of
Major
us. But as we make
W.
our way, as we get better and better in ranked, we'll hit the 600 rating. The wild
No way
card.
Terramar
This
Johnson just
pack
got a
is
hit
a
like that. That's
different for
insane.
That skin, it used to be at 700 rating, but similarly, we wanted people to get more customization to their Diamond Dynasty teams. We moved this up 100 rating points and added a ball and pack, Carson.
Yeah, I like the bat skin. I can't take my eyes off it. This is, a solid reward. Moving it up. Is
What a
big.
shit hit.
I think we
Honestly,
could do-
respect though.
I see a little Babe Ruth signature.
That's
I saw
Juan
Babe
Pierre,
Ruth at
like-
the beginning of the stream. I'm sensing a little bit of a theme here, Carson.
Yeah, we are building towards
We're
something.
building towards
aren't we?
something, but we'll worry about that down the road.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
But as we make our way, 700 rewards and
All
Ben,
right, I
think
need
I
to see
saw
what this pack is. Season
in
1
real,
Vault
if
pack.
I'm not mistaken.
1 in
Might
2
have-
chance of a diamond player
You
item.
can read in the description. There's a 1 in 2 chance of a diamond player item from this vault pack. Now, this is going to be at 700 ratings, so you will have to play a good bit to get there, but I'll leave it at just that for right now. 1 in 2 chance of a diamond player, but you're going to want this pack.
The vault pack.
The vault pack.
The vault pack.
Definition of vault. I wonder if that's going to come in handy down the line,
Down
of
the line,
course.
yeah.
Down the
Further
line.
down the line.
For tonight, a 1 in 2 chance of a diamond player. So get to World Series at 700. You're going to have the Vault Pack. Championship Series is 800, Rory. And we're going to see a headliners.
A headliner.
Very good headliners pack. Yeah, Ben mentioned it earlier. It's back.
It's back. Headliners are back. But of course, we are playing for 900 rating.
No one's seen this.
No one has seen
No one's seen this yet.
They're
Our
aware of the
World
league.
Series rewards are Mr.
Wait, where's
Ernie
Kutch?
Banks and Randy Johnson. Rory, talk to us about
Wait,
Banks
something's
here.
different about
Yeah,
rank.
So, Ernie Banks.
Ernie Banks
Mr.
looks
Cub,
sick. Looks fire.
shortstop, 93 overall. You can get him. You make it World Series in the first week or so. He's going to be the best shortstop you can have in the game. As you can see, 104 contact left, 107 power right.
It's different this
104
year,
clutch.
Jared.
Great defense. He's nasty, Ashley.
He is nasty.
He's
is
nasty.
Right, Rory, but Ernie Banks, he's not the only guy in this pack.
No, some would say that there's another player in this pack.
Show me Randussy.
I think some are saying that.
Show me Randussy.
All-star Randy Johnson. Rory, tell me about him.
I mean, it's Randy Johnson. The community's pretty familiar with
He throws
what
gas.
he can do. Nightmares. Very tough to hit. Funky delivery. 95 hit 9 and 97 K per 9 off the bat is going to be super tough. And
Randussy's
that
gonna
pitch
fuck me.
mix,
No, Randy's
it's
gonna
as
fuck
nasty
me.
as
I'll
ever,
fuck
and,
Randussy.
I had to do it to you.
He did it.
Break outlier
it.
2.
Yeah, double outlier. Outlier 1 on the fastball, break outlier, which means later on in the game when Randy Johnson's getting tired, his pitches will not lose as much break
Correct,
as
Jason.
they usually would. So he's going to be throwing nasty stuff deeper into ball games still.
That slurve's gonna stay sharp.
Yeah, it will.
I'll explain later, Jared.
Nightmare series, says Ramon.
Nightmare series. That's a good idea.
That's good. So, Rory, we're making World Series at launch. Get Randy Johnson or Ernie Banks, but Carson, I'm seeing a lot of chatter about a Kutch and Andrew McCutcheon in our totally on purpose reveal yesterday. There were 3
They
cards
leaked
that
it.
people saw, and I
They're-
only
yeah.
see 2
They're
of them.
confused. I get
Yeah.
it. Because we totally meant to do what we did yesterday.
Absolutely.
But
Oh,
there are
millionaire pack
missing
at 25.
We are. So you know what? Let's hop into the Ranked 1 program here. We see some packs. We see that millionaire pack again there, Ben.
You're gonna find it in a lot of different places.
Gonna
This is
find
just
the
one.
millionaire pack in a lot
It was
of
me. I
different
was the leak.
places.
I believe
Let's
that,
keep
Jaden.
Moving. Oh.
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 Whoa!
Do I see a Kutch?
See
Whoa!
a Kutch there, Kayla.
Is this the Kutch chat was looking for?
Is this him?
Chad, is this what you want?
I fuck with this card though. I love Kutch's swing in the game. This is a good card.
Program. Each ranked, there will be
That's a good card. That's a good card.
exclusive program player that you can earn by playing the ranked program. But don't worry, my hardcore competitor players. As you're making your way through the ratings, you should naturally, passively get to McCutcheon each and every season you play ranked if you're making World Series. And for my program
Shirag,
players
I
who are
don't
trying
know
to get to
actually.
World
I don't know
Series,
how that
trying
stuff
to play
works.
their way through this program,
I'm sorry.
we got a little extra
It might as well just try it and see.
We absolutely should. 125 contact left. It doesn't get much higher than that.
No.
Some say it doesn't get
say it's
higher
the
than
max.
that. Yeah.
Literally doesn't.
92 speed, which is going to be great in center field. Can run down almost.
Yeah,
any
this is a good
fly ball.
card.
And I love his swing. Carson, you were talking about it.
He was a good
the other
swing.
day.
Underrated.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite righty swings in the game. Lefty, we love Seager, but
We do.
McCutcheon is definitely top 3 righty swing in the game for me. And it's just cool having the card in the program itself, right? So everyone that does this program for ranked is going to be able to get this card.
Absolutely. And Kayla, quick question for
No,
you.
99s
Is
on
this
launch. Well,
program Andrew McCutcheon,
not
is
like it
sellable
was.
or non-sellable?
It's similar to what it used to
Chad,
be.
what do you think this Kutch what should Kutch be?
Should Kutch be sellable, Chad?
Should Kutch be sellable?
Cut should be sellable.
Oh, I'm seeing some. I'm seeing some.
Sellables.
So Ashley. No. Oh no! I saw a no. I saw a no. Maybe we should. Maybe. Oh, maybe we should.
There they
Okay.
go.
There we go.
Our program exclusive players, Kayla, are
Sellable.
They are sellable. And before we get to the
W.
end of the reward path, let's drop down to our tasks here because we're going to see something a little different here, Kayla and Rory. We have first drop. So with each ranked refresh, we're going to be adding more missions at the halfway point. So each ranked is expected to be about 4 weeks for most of them. At the midway point, if case ranks are a little bit shorter, a little bit longer, in this case, 4
No,
weeks,
Wolfgang, I wouldn't
2
expect
weeks in,
that
we're going to drop
to come back.
even more missions because we want you to
At least
get
not
through
anytime
this
soon.
Program. If we look at this
I'm
innings
surprised people are
missions
still
tab,
asking about it,
ranked,
honestly.
Play solo and or co-op. They are conjoined together in the mission. Play your innings. You'll be making progress. And then in solo, earn PXP. Get through your stats to get even more.
Oh, they're not
mission
separated.
progress. But
The
Carson,
solo and the co-op
with
ranked
these first
innings,
drop of missions,
they're
how
the
many
same now.
total
They're
points
combined.
Can I get?
I think this gets you to.
That's a very nice.
This will get you
That's a very nice change for
275.
sure.
Andrew McCutcheon. As we're taking in feedback, we hear our World Series players. They want to make sure that they're getting the World Series rewards first because they're the best of the best. They
Right.
should be getting their cards first. So we will have even more missions in a couple of weeks to get everybody else through this program. And Rory, do we even have the World Series rewards in this program? I think we do.
I sure hope so.
I
actually.
sure hope
We
so.
would be really mean if we didn't.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Should I show where they are?
I think we should. I think
should.
we
Okay.
Should
Yeah.
should you should you
Just
show
check
where
it
they
out.
are?
This is once we get to that second drop. This is where these other players are going to be able to get to the World Series
Absolutely.
choice.
And you'll be able to play solo or co-op. There will be enough points in both directions to get you through this program. So play your favorite ranked either by yourself, with your friends, and you will make your way through here. And Rory, you will earn the World Series rewards at 100 points.
That's
W.
perfect. And say I made World Series and I was like, I kind of want to sell one of these players. And
Good
I
to see you,
earned it
Sean.
in the program path. Can I sell a player from this pack in the program?
Ranked World Series program rewards are
Scan, it sounds like you
sellable,
can't
Rory.
even
You
get
can
to the
sell
100
them.
stars here until the second drop.
So yeah, so just keep in mind you're going to be able to sell these in the program, but you will have to wait. For
Sounds
the
like you
second
can't even
drop in
get
3
there.
Weeks to get the pack in general.
Yeah.
So
Maybe, Rock.
kind of just a best of both worlds for both the guys that make it to World Series on their own and then the people that want to grind and make it themselves.
Absolutely. And with that second drop, We know it's going to be a little bit less time to play ranked. Those missions will have even more point chunks to get you to those World Series players even faster because of how these missions are going to be laid out for all of you. So we do expect most people to get to 100 points in this program the first 3 quarters of the way that this ranked is available, so that you can really spend that last week and a half, maybe even 2 weeks if you want to get it the day the second missions drop, so that you have time to play with these higher overall World Series rewards. How does that sound, Kayla?
I think that sounds amazing.
Got a question.
I
play co-op with my friends like Ramon here. Are we going to be able to earn this pack too?
Yes.
Through
Solo
co-op.
way, group co-op, you can earn these packs.
All right, so we got to get our missions.
Say it again for chat.
They're
if
friends?
you want to play co-op to grind your way through this program, you 100% can. You can also do it solo style, Steven and Ramon.
So we can earn the rewards and sell them.
Together.
Or
Together.
keep them.
Together.
With Randy.
Ranked means family.
Ranked
Play
means
together.
Ranked
Right.
means family.
And to
Christ.
keep in line with our other modes, yes, you can earn Team Affinity progress while playing ranked. You're going to see a lot of little double dipping with ranked exclusive missions, Team Affinity exclusive missions, build your theme teams, and you're going to make progress in both Team Affinity programs as well as the ranked program.
That's really the theme for this year, isn't it? Like allowing all of our
I know,
ranked
Scan.
players
I love
to
it.
Hey
play,
man, just
allowing all of
tuning
our
in.
ranked
Will
players
there
to
be
play, earn
drops on
progress
here
wherever
for the
you
show
really wanna
this
play,
weekend?
right? So-
Pity they haven't said anything about drops. I wouldn't expect them anywhere on Twitch, but you never know. Appreciate the 7 years.
Talked about a lot of multiplayer
A
stuff.
lot of multiplayers, absolutely. Colin, do we have a multiplayer summary screen for the people?
Multiplayer.
Wow.
We talked a lot. We talked events, new every 2 weeks. Go get your Anthony Rendon. Battle Royale. Try out 10-0 Flawless. I mean, we bumped it down from 12, 10-0, and we have that awesome reward path thanks to Ben. And then, of course, ranked. We have 2 drops for the actual program itself, but go out there and compete with the best of the best in those 9-inning games. Lots of wins for the multiplayer players. But now we have to talk about single player. But before we talk about single player, we have to do one more thing.
What do we
that
have to do, Carson?
We have to spin that
Spin that wheel.
We'll get there. Andrew, let's
I'm
go
new
for
here.
it. Ooh, another
Barrier
breakers. You know, I saw Josh Gibson as we went through earlier, but there's somebody else.
Open whatever pre-order packs you get, and then figure out
real
what
big
programs you want to grind to build your
deal.
team.
Who do we have here, Steven?
Tony Stone.
Yeah, we mentioned during the dev tourney and also with
Honestly,
Graceful
not bad
that
at
Diamond
all.
Dynasty is going to have the very first woman, and that's Tony Stone, which again, awesome.
That's not a bad
addition.
card at all.
It's awesome for MLB The Show to include. Again, Road to the Show, everyone's going to pave their way.
Pretty damn good card, low key.
Especially as a woman, you can do that this year. But also Diamond Dynasty, Tony Stone will stand apart from the rest, and you can put her in your lineup. Where do you find this?
It's a pretty good
This is
card.
a Barrier Breakers player. This one
For a
we're
second
looking at here,
baseman?
Tony Stone. But just like Josh Gibson, go play storylines. Learn about Tony Stone. There's also another diamond there for you of Tony Stone to earn, just like the other players in Negro League Season 2. So if you choose Tony Stone in your Digital Deluxe Edition pack, you can choose her and put her at second base. If not, go play storylines.
And Ramon, is this the only Tony Stone I can earn at launch tonight?
It is not.
Ooh.
There will also be a Tony Stone you can earn by playing through storylines, and this is just the beginning, and she is
Just
viable.
the beginning, folks.
Just the
Love you.
beginning.
Very cool. Yeah. So we'll keep working.
Jackson, there was a
spinning
feature
that wheel.
premiere
There's a lot of other
last week
attributes
about
we
it.
gotta show you guys. But for now, we're gonna kind of pivot towards
MLB
single
isn't
player
on
modes.
PC, Jackson.
And one that I love is mini seasons. Andrew, what is mini seasons for the folks that don't know?
Let's talk mini seasons.
Mini
Community's
seasons,
favorite game
something
mode.
I've
Let's see
never
those votes
done.
in the chat.
Ever.
Mini seasons. It's
In
a
my
slice
life.
of a full season. You play 28 games. You get the postseason on top of that. Earn your way towards the championship. We'll have a variety of themes to play through as mini seasons releases. Different team builds for you. Different CPU teams that you'll face along the way as well. On launch, we'll have Team Affinity and Classic. One change that's new this year: if you like packs, you're gonna like mini seasons.
You
I love
promised
packs.
packs.
I
Jack.
believe it till it
There's
tastes.
a
It's
fair
not my
amount of
thing.
packs here in
Yeah.
mini seasons. If you play, if you're afraid of multiplayer modes, you're not too sure about getting in there, getting competitive, earning those rewards. Hop into mini seasons. We got you covered.
I mean, I heard it's awful if you do that,
Another
Jackson,
awesome
but
thing to
go for
show
it, I
off
guess.
in Classic this year that's new, we have a player reward
problem.
at the end of the
Pokemon in.
championship for everyone to earn.
Ooh,
A player.
reward.
Hmm.
Who's that player? Yeah, who's that player?
Who's that player?
We'll take a look. Core 88 overall, Salvador Perez.
Okay.
If you need a catcher, go play
That card
through
would be
mini
pretty
season.
good.
Salvador Perez will be your backstop. It could be throughout the entire year if you really want him to be at the start of every new season. Salvi's your guy.
I
TA,
feel it, Pinkerton.
Bringing it back with the vouchers, win 5 games.
Another
get into
freaking
the
catcher.
playoffs,
Hey,
win
I'm
the
down for having
championship,
catcher
get those
variety.
vouchers, exchange them into any
Very
TA
down for
program
that.
you want to earn progress. And of course, earn packs, XP, stubs along the way as well.
I'm sure some of the fans have noticed that there's some new branding with some of these teams too.
Yeah. Mini season's got a little overhaul with the new icons for the teams. The uniforms, you'll notice once you get into game, they're all new, and the stadiums have seen some updates as well. So mini season's got a fresh look this year.
Yeah.
Love that
Seeing
actually.
what all the other teams are up to. Some awesome logos. Shout out to the art team. Shout out to everyone that was involved.
Major shout out to the art team.
Yeah, shout out to our team for like everything. Andrew, anything else for mini seasons we want to cover? I know lots of packs.
Lots of packs. You will see in Classic as we roll over from Season 1 into Season 2, the missions will change. They will get updated. You'll see new missions with new packs to earn. Keep Classic fresh. If you want to play it again, there'll be some replayability in there for you as you go into Season 2. With TA, as we see new TA drops come out, we'll see the vouchers refresh in that mini seasons. We'll see the goals for the bosses change, adding the new players for the new TAs that roll in. Just keeping it fresh for every TA rollout.
You heard it here. We're keeping everything fresh for mini
Facts,
seasons.
Yoda. Facts,
Get in
dude.
there
I
and
know.
Play 28 regular season games. You can get your play. I love playing because it keeps all the stats and stuff too. Like I just love
that for you,
those
Viper.
quick games against the CPU. Very cool. Now we're going on to Conquest. I was stoked talking about Conquest in our rehearssul, Ben. You dropped some knowledge on me.
Conquest.
I know we got some Conquest people.
Dropped knowledge on
Shout out Lane.
For anyone that's not familiar with Conquest, can you kind of talk them through it?
Sure. So you're going to go on a journey with your team going across, whether it's your team affinity.
I mean,
or
people
your
in here
nation of
literally do,
baseball.
Prone. We were just talking about
Throughout
it.
this map to get
Not
some
my
packs,
thing.
get
Probably,
some
obviously not your thing, but it's a
Get
thing
lot
for
of
some
juicy
other
rewards
people.
along the way. It's where a lot of people are going to be tonight. We're going to be in the nation of baseball. I'm going to be there. You're going to be there. It's going to be a beautiful time.
Conquest Nation.
Conquest Nation.
Okay.
That's
Ben,
great,
any
Alex. Let's go.
rewards in the Nation of Baseball Conquest map?
There might be. There might be.
Should we check them out?
We could. We're actually going to have some player rewards. And let's go all the way to the bottom. I want to get it moving.
Holy
we got
shit.
An 89 Stan Musial.
A lot of player rewards.
Contact?
Stan the man, the musical.
Contact.
You like contact? There it is.
Clutch.
A little clutch. A little bit clutch. Shout
He's
out, Brian.
125 Brian.
Yeah, there it is.
Shout out Brian.
Yeah, big shout out.
Why do they call that Clutch Brian again?
And this isn't it. We're actually going to have 9 player rewards. 9 of them.
9?
Yeah,
9?
we're going to have 1 for each league and 1 for each division. And Jim Rice, Bill Mazeroski. We got some people here.
Bill's
What I'm
back.
noticing here, Ben, all of these cards are core.
They're
Pappy.
core, including a David Ortiz.
Pappy.
Wow.
Big Poppy.
Names.
Look at Pappy.
Yeah, we got some core rewards, and you're going to get 9 of them. You can fill out a whole team. If
First of all, we'll be okay.
Just going through here, let alone the packs you're going to get, the stubs you're going to get.
Mark Melanson will be okay.
This is a good place to start.
So between this and mini seasons, we're gonna get that Sal for mini seasons. We're gonna get that Stan. We're gonna get Jim Rice. You're right. We're gonna have quite a few players to play with. Couple
Matthew,
hours after
it's
launch.
a global
It's a
release.
journey.
Lots of dubs.
So
here for
midnight
us. I love
Eastern,
this.
11
The
Central, 10
Conquest
Mountain,
and
9
the
Pacific.
United States map is always like so
Changing
fun.
time on
It's a
your
great way
console's
to
not
start
going to
the
do
game.
shit.
That's just one map. We got 3 other Team Affinity ones here. Chat, let us know what these are. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Please. It'd be very, very fun to go through the USA Conquest map and take it straight into these Team Affinity maps. That's 60 Conquest games. You got 60 right here waiting for you right off the beginning of the game.
60 games.
I'm
If you
trying
love
to figure out what they are. Yeah, chat. Let us know.
No,
Yeah. What are we looking at? If you love Conquest, definitely
VPN
hop on
will?
tonight.
No.
You got a ping pong paddle in the chat. You got one of them. You
Okay.
got one.
Oh, is chat getting these answers correct?
Chat's
is
doing a really
fast.
good job. Yeah.
What's the other one? What's that? Ninja Star?
Seen some
Is it-
crossbows, seen some bow and arrow, maybe a canoe,
A
top
canoe.
to bottom.
Ooh, kayak, canoe.
Paper
Who knows?
airplane.
Ooh,
It
like
could be
that one.
whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, servers don't go live until
It's abstract.
midnight.
Very cool. Thank you, Ben. Thank you for showing us all things Conquest. But that's not all. I know a lot of our single players love Showdown, especially now that it's repeatable in Team Affinity. We're going to have to phone
I got you, Tom. Yeah, no, the VPN won't help.
And he's going to talk to us all things Showdown.
What's up, Derek?
Showdown.
Yeah, so for people that don't know, Showdown is a high-stakes and high-pressure single-player mode where you draft a team to play through moments and mini-bosses, which lead up to the final boss. By playing Showdown, you can earn progress in various Diamond Dynasty programs, which include Team Affinity, the Starter Program, and Spring Breakout Program on day one. So this year in Showdown, we're putting a lot of emphasis on the try before you buy aspect in Diamond Dynasty. And we want you to get as many swings in and see as many pitches as possible with the program rewards.
Yeah, they did, Brown.
Playing the Spring Breakout Showdown, I'm a huge fan of Jack.
Dropping pounds. Yeah, I'm down.
And how he pitches, so I'm really excited to get as many swings in and see how many.
So anywhere between 45 and 48 pounds right now.
To do this, in terms of the try before you buy aspect, we plan on mixing up the various showdowns we have in our game, whether that's the number of bosses, the number of runs needed for completion, or even something extreme down the road.
Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian. You are the best. Thank you for talking Showdown.
Brian.
Let's do a little bit of a recap for all
Let's
our
go, Gifford. Thank you, Tilty.
Single player, we talked mini seasons, packs on packs on packs. Go in there, go get your Sal. Conquest. How many diamonds was it, Ben? 9?
We're talking 9.
9 diamonds just in the U.S. map. Go play it tonight. And then, of course, Showdown, mini boss variety, TA vouchers. It's going to be an absolute zoo for our single players here at 9 o'clock. What are we, like 3.5 hours away?
Not 3.5 hours. We're an hour and a half into stream.
We're an hour and a half into stream. You guys are all still with us. Thank you for watching. We're
You're
having a
welcome.
great time up here. Again, reminder, Digital Deluxe, MVP, and Negro Leagues Edition will get you access to the game tonight.
4 hours, 24 minutes.
4 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you, Steven. But I know a lot of people, the chat's been talking about this since we started.
It works, Viper.
Really important with
it does it for
seasons
alerts, too.
and just cards in general, and that's collections. Should we talk about collections?
We should talk about collections.
We need to talk about the wheel first. Ashley's keeping me honest.
Wheel. It's time to
spin that wheel.
While the wheel is spinning.
How are we going to show more of the guys?
Hyper.
Ooh, hyper.
Ooh, hyper. So we will pull up one of Rory's.
Gonna be napping after I edit a little.
That might, Carson, you touched on collections. We might get to it in a moment.
Yeah, true.
But we have some collections here.
1 second.
There's so many to choose from.
There's so many to choose from.
So many
Rory
good
has
options.
a lot of favorites. And
Okay.
Which one are you gonna do?
I
like that
this
one.
is the one.
Yeah.
There we go.
We have to do this
one.
This one's important.
Beltray.
Beltray, Hyper Series. You'll get him in that
Chat.
pack. And
Years ago when he was still
crushes
playing ball,
right-handed
right?
pitching.
Beltray had
Really
a
Dodgers. Third
reverse
baseman,
split card
also
where the
incredible
Dodgers that
defense.
was fucking disgusting, and this is it.
This is the best third baseman at launch, in my opinion. I'm going to say it. Adrian Beltray, new legend, back in the game. We're really excited to have him. And those splits against righties, sign me up.
98
Can't
Beltray,
play
yep.
Shortstop.
His swing was
take him
butter.
from his pack. You've got a
Reverse
90
splits. He was
overall core card,
nuts.
so you can use him all year long to start out a
Win or
season.
lose, we still
This will be
booze.
in that
Love that
pre-order
name.
pack, or the bonus pack, I'm sorry. For anyone with the MVP, anyone with the Negro Leagues, and anyone with the Digital Deluxe Edition.
Jackson, you
I think
gotta
that's
chill,
gonna
bro.
probably be my choice, but there's still a couple other ones that might steal the thunder by the end of the
Griffey's in
stream.
chat. We'll get to him still.
Griffey, I know Andrew Miller is back.
Oh,
The
might have
sassy
saw-
lefty.
I might have
You like
saw a
him?
Johan.
Johan Santana.
No one's
And
saying
we see
Richie
the chat,
Sexton.
Guys, there are no changes to co-op at this time at lunch.
At this time. Thank you, Ramon. As we keep
At
working
this
our
time
way
is
through,
interesting.
I know collections are always hot in the streets. Everyone loves talking about them. What do you want to say for collections here, Rory?
Well, let's talk about season collect.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ben,
Sounds like some Alabama
give
shit,
Ben
Scan.
the microphone. Let's talk season collect.
Here we go. Yeah, so season collection. We're going to start here at the bottom, and we're going to ask you to collect 30 players to get an 89 overall Craig Biggio. Let's check him out.
All Team Affinity, Ben.
That's just all Team Affinity. That's an Astros.
No
player
catcher
too,
secondary.
so bonus points. We're
Damn.
talking 125 contact versus left for 30 players.
Bro, and there's no point in saying shit like that. Let's just not.
And you're
Thank
gonna
you.
get this Craig Biggio. That's just the beginning. Just the beginning. 99 bunt squad. So for
John
70
Franco.
players, you're gonna get John Franco. And look at this.
Oh, the
hyper
per
series
nines.
Speaking of sassy lefties, another
Yeah,
one.
sassy lefties.
The
Screwball.
per
Someone say
nines.
screwball?
Wow.
We got some really
Screwball.
good
That's speed
pitches
differential.
here.
On the
We're
red.
getting some nice
On the
diamond
red.
lefties for the bullpen early on.
This is at 70 players. 70. So if we go back out, there's a large jump between.
He always
70
has a screwball
players
primary, to
and
be
next
fair.
Reward. We're going to be filling in that gap. Don't worry. You're not going 70.
Willie
to
Mays,
280.
Satchel Paige, George
We're
Brett.
at a
They leaked it.
surprise Where every single 2 weeks, we're going to put in a new collect tier. And that's going to be a new player that goes up in overall. And you're going to get some really good names in there. But we're going to keep it in our back pocket. So you're going to be able to see them logging on every 2 weeks and getting to see them.
That's
So
interesting.
Every 2 weeks, we're going to be seeing these new collections pop into this collection.
Yep,
Wow.
new tiers popping up right here.
Keeping us on our toes. I like it.
But
I
we're
like
gonna
that.
show you
That's-
what's at
that
the end
makes
of the
things
rainbow,
fun.
Carson.
Okay.
It's
let's
a
see
really
it.
good rainbow. Oh my. So as you can see, the names in pink. Let's go take a look at their cards.
Oh, they're 99s too. Here we go, baby.
That's Willie. I'm not. Have we seen him before?
Maybe in a certain blog.
I feel like our fan base has like
They knew
guessed.
right away.
They just knew immediately.
Did
So
they know? I feel like I did a good job hiding it, but maybe you guys found out.
You
Willie
did do a good
Mays.
job, Carson. Some
yeah.
people are just too good, you know?
our
I
committee,
love the
we're ready to
milestone
go.
card art for George Brett.
Willie's here. He is not going to be available at day one, but as more cards come out.
Did they do Willie dirty?
Yeah, do not expect to be having these cards right at launch. You will be able to get them towards the end of the season, but it will be a journey. You will have to play a good amount of the game before you're able to see these guys.
Did they do
Maybe
Willie
jump right
dirty?
into BR. Might be find them there. Who knows?
Oh,
Show me your Willie.
I like that.
Should
Wait,
we, Get
pause.
some of these attributes.
Whoa.
I would love to. I've been waiting to, so I'm glad you asked. We'll go right off
Let's
the
do
bat.
it.
George Brett,
George
nice.
3,000
Oh,
hit
picture.
milestone,
Nice.
125 contact right, 125 vision, so you're not striking.
Nice.
And 125 Brian. Great fielding, great speed, and
This
I heard
is
Ian
a
say
nasty
one of his
card.
favorite swings.
This is a professional hitter
Yes.
who plays great
That's a
defense.
sick
Beautiful
card
card
art.
art. Shout out to the art team, always outdoing themselves every year.
Got any quirks, Rory?
Yeah.
Quirks?
Quirks?
Where's J Mills?
Yeah, you can homebody day, unfazed.
He's a fighter.
He's a fighter,
Dead red?
situational hitter.
Yeah, this
Also
is
hits,
candidate for
bad
wild
pitches,
card all
like
year
bad
type
outside the
level.
zone. So there you go. Yeah, George Brett got those quirks.
I'm seeing best lefty swing in the chat. So
Facts.
you know, I
Ooh.
think it's pretty
Confirming it.
close.
It's
Yeah,
up there.
I like that. And then coming back from last year, we have
Ooh.
Jin Kim series, Satchel Paige. Ben, tell me about it.
B-balls, anybody?
Yeah.
we got some stellar pitches here.
Ooh.
Screwball, it's gonna get you every time. But 99 miles per hour, that doesn't seem enough. We need more miles per hour.
Outlier.
We got outlier. There it is.
Double outlier.
What's the
on
second
that.
pitch?
And don't worry, it's not gonna take.
What's
6
the
seconds
second
per
pitch on him?
He's got a pretty quick wind.
What was it last year? Was it a curve?
It's the shorter one.
So you're gonna get to use this card and really dominate with him.
Shorter windup confirmed. for
Shorter
Satchel
windup?
Paige.
It's a curveball?
99
Okay.
Overall. This will be a part of the collection, of course.
Slider, curveball,
good
screwball,
stuff. We have
sinker,
one more.
outlier.
Yes, and one of my favorite new series, we have Hall of Fame Willie Mays,
Yeah.
an absolutely insane hitter. Basically 100 everything across the board, 100 plus. For hitting attributes.
they did him
One of the best center fielders of all time, so the fielding has to represent that. A 92 speed. I mean, Ashley,
top 5 player
Does it all?
history.
He does it all, Rory.
yeah. Only thing you could ask for is maybe better bunting, but hey. With that hitting, you
Like,
don't
it's-
want to be bunting
Dude,
with Willie
it's a
Mays.
good
not gonna bunt
card.
with Willie
It's a
Mays.
good card, right?
Five
But
tools.
It's a tough choice with
man,
Ben.
it's a top 5
Tell me,
player in
You
history,
get this
bro.
pack your first time around. Who would you take?
Oh, it's a really tough.
George Brett.
Really tough decision. I think I'm gonna go George Brett.
You take
3,000
George
hit
Brett
club,
in that
and
pack,
this
100%.
card just looks unreal, honestly.
I love it, but you could get all three of them.
Like
right?
Willie's nice,
Could-
but he's
yeah,
probably
if
my
you
third
go
pick in
you
this
can see
pack.
pack at 280,
It's probably my
300,
third.
and 325 players. So that's right. If you get 325 players from season 1, you're going to be
I know it's
able to
early,
get
but does
all
that mean 99s
3
won't be
of
as
those
stacked
players.
this year? Did you see the George Brett card?
And the secret people.
Yeah.
We got
We got you covered.
the secret people.
No secret people.
Ben,
New tiers.
I see tiers are subject to change, so it's a chance that
I swear
this
there's a
is not the
vendetta against
final
Willie
number
Mays.
You have to get right.
For sure. Yeah, we're gonna try to make sure that we're getting people to where we want them to be with these
What's up,
quality
Justin?
of players. And if you see some of these tiers change, they will probably be either for the better going
Was sub
down, or
100.
they will
Power
be
versus left
straight
was.
up making it so we can get it right to the point where we're seeing the amount that we want to see across the game.
Absolutely. But if I get all of the cards in season 1, I get something?
Brett is going to be the
this
chipper of
one-
last
this
year.
one might be
Agreed.
the most interesting.
This is
'cause we
important.
got a completionist icon. Look at that.
Coach!
Look at that. You're going to get this icon at 400.
That
Again,
icon.
reminder, tiers are subject to change.
93 and
But this
85 left.
icon,
Okay,
if
fair.
you get it, it's going to be a clear flex to the community that you're on your game.
You're the collector. You're the
Slightly
collector's
worse than
one.
his 99 last
The
year.
collector's edition.
Wow.
Maybe. We'll see.
Get it now. So you
This is supposed to be one of the best cards of the
tonight
season, though.
Pacific.
You know what I mean?
I love this icon. It's hilarious. All right. So
No, I
that's
got you,
season
Stan.
1 collections. Good stuff. Remember that every few weeks we're going to have more new players going into that. So you got to stay tuned to our socials, stay tuned to our streams.
Like Willie
stay
good
tuned to
is
everything.
Willie is really
And you're
good
gonna
because
see
he's
some
really
of
good
those
well-roundedly,
new,
but like
collections as they drop.
nothing is insane.
All right. Next. Show shop.
Yeah, show shop. Ben.
If cards are balanced like last
Take
year,
us
Willie
home,
should be
Ben.
better.
We're
True.
back. And we're free. Look at that. A free show pack straight off of launch. You just log in.
Oh, that's
go to
right.
the
We
shop,
get a
you free
weekly
pack.
show pack
So Ben,
for free
how
every year
often
throughout the
can
year.
we see a potential free pack in the show shop?
You're going to see it pretty often. Might not even be a pack, Kayla. You could see free players.
Players.
But how
They were saying
often,
every
Ben?
week there's a
You could
free
be
something in the
looking
show
out
shop.
every week, but don't expect it just on Fridays or just on Tuesdays. Check the shop. There could be something new, and it could be something that you really want to check out.
Stay
Interesting.
tuned.
Okay.
You're just going to be doing whatever you want back there? With free money?
I might be.
Wow.
Might have some tricks up my sleeve.
Keep an
So-
eye out.
so-
Ben's working on something over here.
So Ben, is there any other special things happening very soon? I don't know, in a week that they should check the show shop for?
Potentially.
Potentially.
Yeah, I think you made a comment earlier that,
In my soul, I'd like to see something.
Yes.
yeah, there might be something related
Something
to
that's
it.
soul worthy.
Yeah, yeah.
Might be a little juicier than just a free show pack, too, so
Oh.
stay tuned.
Okay, I'm staying tuned. I'm ready.
And along with that, we're also going to have your classic Jumpstart pack. A little less expensive this year. You can get 10,000
Yeah, 'cause it's
stubs for a
ass.
5-round choice pack of 5 gold player items or equipment items.
Need to
That's
get a
really
code
good
for
stuff
blue
in
light
there.
glasses, you
And
think?
then we're going to also have a 50-pack bundle. And what comes with a 50-pack bundle?
Chase.
We're gonna send you on a
Chase!
chase, and who's going to be that
Utley.
chase player?
It is
John Donaldson is the
Sanford
chase
Green,
I thought
player.
we were done, Ramon.
pitcher,
We're not
two-way
done.
player.
He's back.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You were worried about Randy.
Chat is scared. Nightmare.
91 version.
This is just the 91 version.
Yeah, this isn't the
This is the
crazy one at
beginning of
least.
your nightmares.
He's
Nightmare
back,
series.
folks.
Nightmare
Welcome
series.
to the Nightmare series.
Yeah.
And if we check out the quirks,
Oh.
Pick-off artist.
Pick-off artist.
Oh,
There it
Pick-off
is.
artist is the big one. Yes.
Outlier on the slider and on the four-seam fastball.
No chase
He's
pack.
back,
They just
folks.
said this is
Good
literally the
luck.
chase
So
pack
this is our
player. What are we
chase boss
talking about
pack.
here?
This is your chase
What?
boss, and you might not be seeing it.
Jackson,
for
you
as
gotta
long as you would
listen
think.
with your
These
ears.
Chase bosses are going to refresh more often this year, so you can expect more.
Oh, he has
often
outlier?
to
Oh,
have these
fuck.
Chase refreshes
Okay, he is
and
gonna be
have
nice.
Higher overall players within Chase.
But Ben,
And I want to add one thing. If you haven't or do not know who John Wesley Donaldson is, I think we mentioned earlier that season 1 storylines is not in. Oh, it's not on? Okay, can y'all hear me now? All right.
Nice,
I don't know what
Ramon.
y'all heard, what y'all didn't hear. So let me start over. If you don't know who John Wesley Donaldson is, I think we mentioned a few weeks ago that season 1 of storylines is not in MLB The Show 24. The players are like John Wesley Donaldson, but his storyline is not. However, you can go to YouTube and type in Sony Pictures Entertainment, type in John
Sorry,
Wesley
not
Donaldson,
sorry,
and
SDS
you can watch
Kappa.
all of the storylines from season 1 on all of our Sony Pictures Entertainment YouTube channels, like Scene City, and what's another one? There's a few of them, but you can go watch it.
Okay, W Ramon,
John
like
Wesley
that.
Donaldson is,
Mike, you with the
the
43 years.
in
What's
this
up,
year's
dude?
game.
How are you?
You'll see the players.
That's awesome. Where can they check that out again?
Just go to YouTube, go to the Sony Pictures Entertainment YouTube channel. Scene City is one, and Cutscenes is another one. You can watch all 8 storylines
Okay.
if you didn't get last year's game or you didn't have a chance to check out season 1 of storylines.
So learn more about John Donaldson on YouTube. I'm sure we can drop a link in the chat for
Jackson said it in the
everyone
chat
there.
before they said. Oh,
And I guess we're hearing more
I missed
Chase
that.
bosses.
Are his hitting stats good? They didn't show him.
Yeah,
This is a
you
lot of
might be
news.
seeing some more. Yeah, it'll be flying at you quick. So keep checking the show shop, and you'll find some new Chase players more often.
And Ben, is there a chance that we're going to see more Josh, Donaldson's right here? Maybe the odds are a little bit different this year?
It might be. Yeah, Chase odds might be a little different. Gonna have to find out for
They
yourself.
slacking. They don't show everything in these feature premieres, bro. They want us to look
Going
in the
along
game
here,
when
there's
it
a
comes
pack
out.
that I've seen a couple people chatting about. It's a spring breakout pack.
There
Look
he
at this.
is.
There's Jackson
Is that what
Holiday.
I've been waiting for?
Yeah, you were asking about it.
Who put him
Jackson
there?
Holiday.
Wow.
Let's just check out his attributes. Top prospect in baseball right now. Does it all. Great speed, great fielding, great contact.
To be
great
fair, he's
power
going to be a
versus
primary
right,
second baseman
very
eventually.
clutch.
You can
Pretty solid.
you can check him out against Skeens. What today? Right. I think it
Right.
might
It
be
already
right
happened.
now.
Even if it already
can-
happened. But yeah.
I might have to go on holiday to pick up this holiday.
There you go.
Ah,
That's what I'm here for.
And remember, Jackson Holiday is
Nice.
gonna be one of the best cards in the game at launch. Talking about the power creep stuff, so you're gonna see the 90s.
We bit
in the
Tuggered out.
top
Same,
tier
dude.
Of this pack, and then it's gonna drop down to.
Same, dude.
Yeah,
85-ish,
87.
87.
Well, but Jackson's not the only one you mentioned.
Oh, he's not.
There's
is he?
also Paul Skeens.
Hi, Paul.
There we go.
Whoa.
Hello,
Saw
mustache.
him earlier. Now you see his card.
Oh, they gave him a
99
sinker.
velo?
Oh.
Maybe it's 102
Outlier.
velo
Wow.
for Paul Skeens. He throws.
They gave him a
absolute
sinker.
gas. Also has a cutter and a sinker. And a
And a
great
mustache.
Shout out
Mustache
Dylan.
March.
The number 1 pick in the draft last year, and then of course
They gave him a
Andrew.
sinker. Ethan Salas?
Oh, you guys are going to
Ooh.
talk Padres prospects? How much time we got?
Another nice
We got
catcher.
Ethan Salas, 17-year-old catcher, signed with the Padres when he was 16 years old, playing in spring breakout this week. Phenom prospect, hit tool,
Another
power tool.
good
The dude
catcher
is
at launch.
insane at catcher. I could watch him frame pitches. It's ridiculous. You'll see him ETA 2025, maybe a late September call-up. You don't know, but Ethan Salas is here, and he plays.
It's quite a
18,
rare
he's
card.
actually 17.
Oh, yeah. But the base round is nothing to scoff at, Carson.
Let's take a look.
We got Jace Young from the Tigers system.
Okay.
Absolutely
Good power
butter-smart.
bat.
I was using him last week. Nasty with it. Then we've also got
Spencer
Hey,
Jones.
shout out to Brian. It's Spencer Jones, right fielder.
Yankees.
Basically the clone of Aaron Judge, some might be saying.
Wow.
Light tower power, menace on the bases. Loves to steal.
Menace.
Also loves to hit home runs. You got get louder with it, folks. Rhett Lauder of the Reds. Absolutely great control. Dalton Russian. Get Ian back
Another
on
good
talk
catcher?
About his prospect. Great
Reminder
catcher.
that Ethan Holiday is widely believed to be the better player of the
Last,
two
certainly
Holiday
not least,
boys.
That's
we got
wild
Jet
to think about,
Williams.
Machismo.
And of
Appreciate the 100
course
bits,
he's
bro.
got the speed to go
Oh,
along with the
yeah, of
name.
course.
90 speed, 99 stealing.
Jet
You get
Williams
on
is a
base.
fucking
It's
sick
basically
name, by
done.
the way. That's a
And
sick
so that's
name.
your spring breakout pack. Ben.
Absolutely loaded.
Yeah, you're gonna find this pack on the shop tonight. You're also gonna find it in rewards potentially a little bit later down the line. So look out for this pack across the game.
And Ben, I noticed real quick that this just says pack 1.
It does. It might mean that we're doing a pack 2.
Mm.
It just
It might mean.
Stay tuned. We're gonna be watching spring breakout just like you guys will. We might have you covered with some more names.
Very excited for spring breakout. New in MLB The Show 24. Remember, we have that program, and then we also have.
much
this
is the pack?
so
Can't
we
see.
have a lot of
40K.
prospects covered between there, and like Ben hinted, it might not be the last we see of some of these prospects.
And Carson and Rory, am I able to use these players to earn progress in the spring breakout program if I wanted to?
Oh, yeah, you can. I remember seeing the multiplayer stat missions is using spring breakout players. So if you use any of these cards, you'll be able to accumulate some stats.
That's up to
complete
you,
those
Zsky.
missions, and then
I mean, you're
also in the
guaranteeing
general
yourself
mission
diamonds at
show
least.
where you can use these players.
There it is.
There you have it. So we've talked a lot about the show shop. We talked about some packs. Get in there. There's tons of good stuff in there. I think the Chase Boss is probably, people are in shell shock from seeing Donaldson again on day one.
What else, Ben? Anything else?
Yeah, we also got some highlights even from yesterday. The Dev Tourney. We got to play with some live series cards and captains. These captains are going to be available right when you open the game in the show shop. You can go get.
If you want a guaranteed certain captain right away when you open the game, then you can buy it. Otherwise, you can earn it elsewhere in the XP reward path.
Yesterday, so some really cool stuff there. George Springer Astros. It's calling my name.
So Ben, we can see.
Oh, George Springer's the Astros one. I didn't even see that. That's nice.
In the shop, will we see them in even?
I
more
love George Springer in this
places,
game.
Some might say.
Oh yeah, you will. Give it.
Not yet,
time,
Gifford.
You're gonna find these all over the place because we got to get all 30 of them to you potentially. Who knows?
Adam Dunn.
These packs, good bit.
Good stuff. Wow, I didn't know we added that. I like that. Very cool.
Surprise.
Go get your captain cards. You can grind for them. You can get them in the shop. Start applying those boosts. Wins all around. Do we have a recap slide?
We got more in the
more.
shop.
We have more in the shop.
More?
Okay, let's keep it going.
Got a little more. We mentioned
that's
headliners. Anyone know who the headliner is? Oh wait,
Oh.
you don't need to.
91 Mickey Mantle.
Another Takashi card.
More
Carson
Takashi card art.
hinted at it.
It's a good card, day one headliner, right? I just
Absolutely
suck with Mickey's swing somehow. I don't know why or how, but I am horrible with Mickey Mantle.
My Yankee squad has never
Everyone loves
been
him.
better.
I'm
Mickey
terrible.
Mantle, switch hitter, one of the best swings in the game. Maybe we've said that about every card that we've talked about so far, but it's true. Plays a great.
Yeah,
center
the Yankee
field,
theme
great
team's
speed,
is going to be
and,
nice off
as
the
a
bat.
switch hitter, plays anywhere. You put him in center, you put him in left, right, whatever you've got in that outfield. Mickey Mantle is going to be in your lineup.
And we've seen these packs across content as we've been going through here. You can find this pack across the game, so look out for him. You might just get Mickey Mantle.
We have the jumbo packs.
We have jumbos.
We do have
jumbo?
You're going to talk about 41 player items in a singular pack. This is going to be the quickest way to get a plethora of players.
Plethora.
Fill out your collections really quickly opening these. It's just a really fun experience. It's unlike any other pack we have in the game. It's really a fun time.
Yeah, it's a fun rip. I remember we added them last year, and you just
Oh, yeah, Mikey.
Let's see what we got in here.
Oh yeah. It's got a nice sticker on top of the show pack art too. Looks real nice in there. And then as we go down,
Dude, Jack,
there's
I know.
more, including the previous Nike City Connect uniforms.
If you want this Baltimore.
Where's the Baltimore one? Let's see it.
Shout out Space City.
There it is.
There you go.
You can get the jersey straight off of Kayla's back. On launch night. You're gonna also get an icon, a banner, and one bat skin for this pack. So you're gonna be able to get out potentially your full unlockable
Musket.
area.
That's good, Mikey.
Musket,
For
really
those of you
is.
that don't like making your uniforms in DD, go get this pack. Go slap on a Old City Connect. I know I might be pulling those Cherry Blossom Nats jerseys, but lots of really good options. In
I
this
wasn't a
pack.
fan of the
You're also
Cherry
gonna find
Blossoms,
this
low
pack
key.
Across the game, it's a theme. You're gonna find these packs across the game. These are
They're
rewarding.
okay. They're not my
You wanna find
favorite.
Your stubs on these to get them right away. It's all yours. You can also find them across the game as you play.
$3.99.
And we're also going to have our standard show pack, our 20 pack, and 10K bundles. We're going to keep you updated on the shop this year.
All right. And then I know some of our fans are excited about flash sales. Is there anything you want to say there, Ben?
You think
Flash
so,
sales
Reds?
will be happening. Don't worry. They're coming back. Won't tell you too much about the cadence. It wouldn't be fun if I did. But you can expect them every now and again.
Get the companion app. Get those flash sale notifications.
Yeah, if you want to know when the flash sales are happening, the companion app will tell you when we have
Sora,
flash
my
sales.
guy!
You can get them right off your phone. You could be doing anything. You could be at work. I might be at work. But I'm sorry.
Don't let Steven see.
Wasn't supposed to say that. But yeah, you're going to find out about these flash sales. The moment they happen, you can log on and get them without even having to get
All right. Well, flash sales are being back are cool. Are they doing supercharged cards again? They haven't said anything about it, but they likely will. Ehoff with the 5
Coming
years.
soon.
Welcome back,
Being
Ehoff. How
told
you
it's
doing?
Coming really soon.
So be ready. Keep an eye out for that. Just to recap, the show shop, packs, free packs weekly. Ben's going to be taking care of all you guys. Headliners are back. Those are going to be changing. We talked about the chase pack. That's going to be changing a little more frequently. And then, of course, we talked about it earlier in the stream. But that millionaire pack, that millionaire voucher.
Millionaire.
Can't wait to see who pulls some million stubs.
Millions and millions.
Stay tuned.
Ooh, teaser.
The Rock
Keep an
now.
eye out for that. But that is just the beginning. We still have so much content to go through. We are
2 hours into stream.
And 4 hours away.
4
hours.
They're really not going to let me sleep.
Nice.
The countdown.
There we go. 4
They're
hours.
really not going to let me sleep.
You get early access by having any of the bonus editions of the game. We will spin the wheel here in a second. Make sure you get the MVP edition. Make sure you get the digital deluxe. And make sure you get the Negro.
Zeski, I got to edit and post before I can take a nap.
9 p.m. Pacific.
I might be fucked.
Ramon, you want to spin it? You're
What?
giving me
I
the
think he
look.
wants to spin it.
Yeah, he's giving me the look.
I might be
Let's
fucked.
Spin that wheel.
Damn, Ramon, good
That was a really
spin.
good spin.
Good spin.
Really good.
Jesus.
Barrier breaker.
Barrier breakers.
You're ready to
Happy
chug
actually
Ghost,
be
buddy?
here
I
for
already
a
did.
stream on 10
And
month
I'm already
anniversary.
falling
Which we dive
asleep.
into next.
Will with the
I've
10
got it
years.
up on the deck
Be here
page
for a stream
right
on the
now.
10-month
Buck
anniversary. Welcome back,
Leonard,
dude. Good to see
Barrier
you.
Breakers card.
Buck Leonard.
No one has
First
a-
base
no
left
one has
field.
a mic back
Where's
behind
the
me, so I
mic?
can't
This
pass
is
it.
Josh Gibson's Thunder Twin Hall of Fame teammate. Not a lot of people know about Buck Leonard, but you can learn about him tonight. This is one of the 2 cards for Buck Leonard.
I feel like I don't have enough energy drinks.
His other one you can unlock exclusively by playing through storylines.
I have a
learn
few.
A little bit about this Negro League's legend, Buck Leonard.
Just remember, I have Ghost
Yeah,
Powder.
you gotta
Thanks,
play
Swan.
the storylines.
That whole bottom row
I found
shelf
out- someone
right
said
there
George Brett
is
was the best
Gamer,
left-hander
and I will
in
be
the game.
utilizing it like fucking crazy.
I hit tanks with him. He's so fun to play with in storylines.
Shout out Ghost, by the way. 20% off with code SWAN. If you guys need energy for your MLB The Show release,
Yeah,
Ghost.
he's gonna hit some tanks for you.
20% off.
We'll keep those
Ghost
going.
Run.
You guys got to just keep reminding me on these spin the wheels.
It's all good. We're gonna get to all
Spice
of
rack
those.
of powder
We
above
got
the
to get
fridge.
through all of them.
Facts.
But next we're gonna talk about
Thanks,
roster
Vile. I
updates.
got you.
I know everyone loves.
There it is in the
you know,
chat.
Playing the market, seeing how the live series cards react in real time. You're the guru behind.
They also
it,
do
Corey.
protein, pre-workouts, all of the above.
I don't know. It's new to me. But,
What can we expect with roster updates this year?
Yeah, they're back. We're
Okay.
going to be doing roster updates the way that we have in the past.
W Yoda.
As you'll know, some players will be making their debuts in the major leagues, and we'll be getting them added onto the roster as soon as we possibly can. So you can be looking out for those transaction roster updates weekly. Any trades that happen, you'll also see those happen each week. So say Dylan Cease gets traded to
Yeah,
the
it does,
Padres,
Jack.
you can see that updated in the roster basically every Friday, maybe Thursday, depends on the cadence we're putting it out. And then, of course, the attribute updates. They will be happening. It's going to be about every 3 weeks, kind of the same way that we were last week.
Yeah.
But you can see when a player performs.
Depends on the
well
product,
in
Cowboy.
real
Are you
life,
looking at Gamer?
Say they hit 10 home runs in 2 weeks. You're going to see their power go up in the roster update that includes attributes, and that'll be happening every 3 weeks.
Big life things coming up for you this year. I'm traveling a bit this year for different events and such.
Oh,
But
you betcha.
Okay.
I mean,
Victor
I
Robles
just
is
redid
now,
the
folks.
office.
Very good stuff.
And
That's a big
Carson,
thing.
Rory,
Losing
not
weight,
into
that's a big thing.
specifics Yet, but as
Stuff
we
like
keep
that.
mentioning, there's a certain
Yeah.
soul
I like the phase up, which is
Soul
like a
something.
lemon lime.
which might introduce
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is like a. It tastes like gummy worms to me. They have the Sonic Cherry Limeade and Ocean Water, which are both good. The Sour Patch Kids is really good.
During those games, will we
If a
expect
flavor
little
sounds like you'll like it, you're gonna like it. The flavors
Yeah, we're going to get them
to
added
how they
to the
describe flavor
roster
profile
as soon as
is
we
pretty
possibly
accurate.
Can. We work with our partners, and we do
saw
our
that,
best to
Mikey.
get
That was
them
a
in
W.
As soon as they've made their debuts, we get them in as fast as we.
When does early
possibly
access
can.
start? Midnight Eastern.
There it is, as quickly as possible. But Carson, Rory, we talk about roster updates. I'm seeing some chatter about live series, maybe some super.
I love that boomer.
Should we bring our good friend Brian back on screen, Carson?
I think he's the best man for the job.
Jesus Christ, Mikey.
Supercharged, Brian.
Brian.
Yeah, we're super excited to bring back Supercharged MLB The Show 24. Personally, I've loved the
Supercharged,
feature the past few
it's back.
years, just because if my favorite player did really well the night before, I could log on to MLB The Show the next day and see that he got supercharged, and I can put his live series
Agreed,
in my
Zeski.
lineup. So really excited to bring that back. And with Supercharged, we're starting a little bit earlier this year with the Seoul Series in South Korea, which we're really excited to do between the Dodgers and the Padres. We'll be supercharging on the next day, one player from each game, whoever stood out in those games. So we're really excited to bring that feature back. And then it doesn't end there. We're starting with opening day. We're going to be watching the games with you guys. One player from each game is going to be supercharged throughout the day. So we're really excited to bring that engagement, bring that hype for opening day this year. So to cap it off with Supercharged this year, we're really excited to bring back the fan vote. We loved how much you guys were voting and how much you guys were having a say in who's getting supercharged throughout the year. So we're bringing it back, and it's keeping us on our toes too with how many players we're supercharging each week. So you can look at your favorite players and these votes on theshow.com and also on our socials.
Should be too different. And Brian, thank you so much for talking Supercharge. Supercharge is
I mean, who cares
back.
if he's
We
reading off a
will
page?
See it with the Soul Series. We'll be taking a next day approach. But Rory, on opening day, can we really take a next day approach on opening day?
No, and the community knows that. We're so hyped for opening day. We're going to be supercharging day of as the games are going on. It's going down, Ashley.
So Supercharge is here.
W.
Thanks to our friend Brian. But you know what? We love Brian, and we simply cannot get enough. Colin, do we have another video of Brian? Maybe, a little real 99 worthy?
Mike praising him that he's not looking at it as much. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Game. You'll know by seeing that they have a real 99 version of themselves in their lineup. MLB players like our cover athlete Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and top prospect in baseball Jackson Holliday have received real 99 cards for MLB The Show 24, and that's just to name a few. Last year, we delivered over 1,000 cards to real 99 players, so be on the lookout for some of your favorite players in online game modes.
Opening day gonna be dope. Yep.
Shout out Brian.
Shout
Real
out.
99s are here. Be on the lookout. I played a couple last year and they always beat me. So
Dang,
they're
boomer.
good players. So be careful out there.
They're good on and off.
I'll be here.
They're baseball players, right? So we're gonna talk about a few more things, but first, I know we have this wheel. We have to get our money's worth.
Of course.
So let's spin that thing one more time.
Let's do it, Ramon. Let's
Spin that wheel.
Ooh, another good spin.
He swings
That's
it with
a great
He
spin.
swings it with a purpose. Hyper.
Nice, another hyper series.
There's a lot of good options here.
A lot of good
You're gonna
options,
get-
but
The fans have been asking for this one.
Fan favorite?
I'm a man of the people.
Yes, he
Ken
is.
Griffey.
I mean, T-Dad, do you want them to show us less?
I
wanna see shit.
Power versus right. One of the best powers you can get off bat. You start up the game. You've got this pack. Ken Griffey Jr. also 88 fielding and
Killed his contact. Brother, it's a 90 overall you get from a
speed.
pre-order pack. It ain't going to be good.
Carson, I might be stealing a line of yours, but best left-handed swing in the game.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, this is going to be a part of that legend bonus pack. You're going to see it in all the editions. That
I don't know. I don't know what you guys expect as
So
a
you're
90
gonna have a tough
overall
choice to make
given for
between
free for a pre-order
Griffey.
pack.
I know we showed Beltray. I know we have a couple more that we're going to show. But yeah, I'm
Are these
still thinking
sellable?
Red-Eye Buck Leonard, but
That's a great
Ken
question.
Griffey
I don't know if the pre-order pack ones are
right.
sellable or not. I feel like they should be.
They're all up there.
They're
Great
all up
swings.
there.
But rumor has it, Rory. So we've been talking about barrier breakers. We've been talking about hyper series. We just finished talking about the season collection.
KP, I started with a TV, bro.
To it here.
Yeah, Ashley, there is. So if you collect these
You can be whatever you
cards,
got.
You might get something. Should I show the people?
Let's show
All
the
right.
people.
Seems
So
like
I do agree. I
collect
think Beltray's
12
better.
of
I would
those
take
pre-order
Beltray over Griffey.
cards, and you'll get
Bonus
this.
Oh,
bonus
you collect them all?
cards,
You get a 91
You'll be getting
Vlad?
This 91 overall hyper series. Shout out to the art team. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will show off the attributes. He is core, so you'll be able to use him season 1, 2, 3, and all year long. You can have this Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
I love it. Vladdy, cover athlete. If we back out here and see, does chat want to see any other attributes we would
Show
not
me
able to get to?
Johan.
Of course, you'll see them when you get early access tonight at 9 p.m. But first name in chat.
Johan?
Oh.
I
Show
saw
me
Johan.
Johan.
going off.
Looking at Johan, has the nasty
Slider, sinker,
circle
cutter is, I'm
changeup.
assuming, four-seam changeup.
86 walk per 9. I'm a great walk per 9 person. I love to dot up. And 103 pitching clutch. Hey, Brian loves it. We love our clutch players.
Show the
Johan
bitches.
Santana, Twins. Shout out to Kyle Blake.
Shout out Kyle.
Saw him on the
Colin
Dome
changed the
yesterday. He did a
scene.
great job on the couch, keeping everybody entertained, asking the hard-hitting questions
did.
that chat
Never
wanted
knew what
to
was
know.
coming next.
We never
Didn't
thanked
know.
him.
That's what I think so too, Scan. I just want to
We
see.
learned about pizza and ice cream.
Colin changed the
Year,
scene.
Rory.
My favorite year.
Favorite year.
Oh boy. I gotta say 1996, just because it was the year I was born. Also, great team won the World Series that year.
I say
Colin.
2024 because that's when we get to play MLB The Show 24.
It's a better answer.
Man.
Can I change my answer?
Actually, Carson, how many hours away is that?
We are about under 4 hours.
I'm assuming
now.
it's four seam, circle,
Early
change up,
access.
slider,
Thank you,
sinker, cutter.
Colin.
But I just wish
yeah,
I could
join
see.
us tonight. You get any of these bonus editions of the game. You're going to be playing.
Hey,
them every
W.
time.
Colin. Get the claps in the chat. W. Four seam, circle, change, slider, sinker, cutter.
It's going to be a fun time.
Take a look at
Here we are.
Richie Sexton.
Richie.
Oh, here you go, Kimmel.
Them all.
Yeah, we gotta look at him.
Ooh.
Big power from Richie Sexton, first baseman.
That's what I imagine when I think of Richie Sexton.
Absolutely nasty swing.
I mean, I feel like that's
6'8"
it.
Ben. That's tall, huh?
That's a tall man. He's also going to go right onto my Byron Buxton captain boost with the lower than
Whoa.
60 vision.
Hey,
Oh,
Ben,
he applies to the
we're
Buxton
gonna
too.
Get that Byron Buxton.
Dude,
You're going to get
the
that
there's
straight
so
in
many
your
like
face.
applicable good cards for the Buxton
Tonight?
boost.
A night.
Free.
Actual.
Free.
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 Tough
Free.
decision, though. There's a couple good
Free?
cornerstones there. But it does sound like chat's liking Buxton so far with some of these low vision guys. Anyone else we should show?
Yeah.
What's up,
we
Dwight?
Showed off,
Early
we
access.
Showed off Beltray. You mentioned
Andrew Miller.
Sassy lefties.
Sassy lefties.
Andrew Miller.
Andrew Miller. Hyper Series new legend.
Slider, four seam,
New York
sinker.
Yankees.
108 hit per 9, 101 K per
Slider,
9. Love
fastball,
it.
Sinker, 108 hit per 9, and 125 Brian.
Look at that stash. That
Carson.
stash on him is
he sassy
dirty.
enough?
I mean, me being a fellow sassy lefty, I wish I could.
Look
throw
at
like
this stat-
guy.
look at
He's
this.
gonna be
Look at that
tough to hit.
stash.
He always is, and it's cool to see
Dirty.
him back in this pack right here.
Yep. And Matt
card are you gonna
King,
take? I'm
shout
leaning
out to
Beltray.
Brendan, Dev Tourney champion.
Champion.
SF
Champion.
Giants hat guy.
Yeah.
For anyone that was watching with us yesterday.
Matt
9
King,
o'clock Pacific,
I know
Krish,
Brendan
and
loves him.
yes.
This is probably going to be his
If
pick
you
out
get
of
the
pack. Nasty
digital
pitch
deluxe
mix, has a
add-on
sinker.
for
What
Game
more
Pass
could
for
you ask
$40,
for?
you can play
110
tonight.
pitching club
Otherwise,
from
you wait
starting
till
pitcher, super
Tuesday
nasty with
at 9
87 walk
Pacific.
per 9. So I'm a
Or
big
Monday.
fan.
This is a great card.
Great card.
Yeah.
Tough choice from this pack.
I know.
Very tough choice. But there's still more. We got all the barrier breakers. that
Hi,
we
Henry
haven't
Aaron.
revealed Yet, right, Ashley?
Right, Rory. I mean, we have Henry Aaron right here. You see him on the screen. He can
Shortstop.
hit all around.
Whoa.
Shortstop primary. Ramona's saying, and he can field shortstop rather well, Rory.
Yes, he can. He can also
Shortstop
hit.
Hank
Very
Aaron.
good hitter. So a shortstop to start out your DD squad if you want. We got a few more to check out. We saw Tony Stone. We saw Buck Leonard. Saw Josh Gibson. We have Jackie Robinson, also shortstop. Big contact, big clutch, big speed.
That's all you want.
What more could you ask?
Yeah, I know,
Not a whole
Machismo.
lot,
Not a
Rory.
whole lot.
It's going to be a tough choice between which shortstop you want to choose.
That
Yeah.
is right.
A lot of good
Caleb.
options.
Yeah.
A lot of good
very
options at
good
shortstop
call.
and catcher.
And last, certainly not least, we got two more. A satchel page. Get
Another
you started.
satchel?
Yeah, you can take this satchel page and have satchel in your rotation for a good amount of the season before
Yeah.
you get to that 99 satchel.
This is your day one satchel if you want them.
Yes, it is. And outlier on the four-seam fastball. He threw hard, threw very hard. So you can use this satchel, take him out of the pack, and have him.
Might
in your
actually take
rotation
satchel here, you
until
think?
Get to the 99 if you want.
Short wind up again.
Honestly,
Short
me
wind
too.
up.
Again, and Ashley.
As much as I want to use a Josh
We
Gibson, I
have
think Satchel is the better card.
Dahigo, Rory, where does Dahigo play?
My lord, he plays
Looks
everywhere.
like everywhere.
He can pitch and he can hit, and the attributes show
Oh,
for it.
wow.
Oh, it's going to be hard, Rory, to pass up.
Oh,
Martin
my.
Maestro at 9 o'clock
This is a
tonight.
great
Yeah.
card.
Maestro.
This is a great card.
El Maestro.
Martine.
Yep, and if you collect 12 of the 14, you get that Vladimir.
That card always
Guerrero
throws me off,
Jr.
man,
Hyper
just because he does
Series
everything.
card.
Core.
Core.
They just showed all these are
Use them
sellable. I
throughout
expected
every
that, yeah.
season, which is going to be really nice.
KP, I appreciate the GGs, man. Thank
Go
you.
play.
But that's not the last collection, right?
Live series.
Well, we haven't even mentioned it.
Someone wants to know, how do you earn Nolan Ryan?
It's Nolan Ryan, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
There must be a way to get him.
We're so glad you're here, Rory.
How do you get Nolan Ryan?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked, Ashley.
That's
if
insane,
we go to
Wyatt.
the dev kit, you get Nolan Ryan for collecting all 40 of the live series Angels cards. You'll get that 90 overall breakout Nolan Ryan. As you can see here,
Rafael
these are
Palmeiro's
your
the
American
AL
League teams that
collection.
you collect for. Get all 15 of them, and you can earn new legend, standout, core, Rafael Palmeiro.
Ooh.
So you can get the starter program Palmeiro, get you going in the game. But when you really want to get
AL
up to
Live
a
Series
nice
collection.
95 overall Rafael
Rafael
you can get
Palmeiro.
it through the AL division collect, or no, league collect.
League.
G G G G G G G G G G G G G G G G G
There are two
G
leagues,
G
and
G
it should be
G
noted
G
the
G.
division collect is not in.
Dwight,
it is
appreciate
now
the 32
collect all
years, dude.
teams,
Thank you, man.
In the league,
Any
to
G's in
earn
the
these
chat?
League rewards, so you collect all 15.
And then the
NL
NL
cards,
is
and, we showed
Pedro
them all off during
Martinez.
the dev tourney yesterday, but you get 95 overall core Pedro Martinez Hyper Series. Got the beautiful card art. Shout out
No
to
sinker.
the art team. And Pedro, 114 stamina, 101 hit per 9. And does he throw hard?
Oh,
Didn't
yeah.
expect
yeah, he throws
non-99s
really
for
hard.
league collections.
He
I didn't
throws real
either.
hard, so he'll be
This is
throwing
interesting.
102 consistently. As a
They
starting
really want
pitcher,
no
which is
99s available day
massive.
one.
Rory, big question here. Seeing the chat, 95s, they're noticing. I think in years past we've had 99s here, but when we were going through that XP path, I think you pointed out Corey Seager, for instance. He's a 97, but you're not going to get down to 97s for a while. So these 95s, talk about their importance indeed until then.
Yeah, Steven, I'm so glad you mentioned that. You will
appreciate
be
you,
able to
KP.
use this Pedro Martinez in your rotation for at least the first month and a half of a season. There won't be cards out in the game that are as good
He
as
is
him.
the card.
Yeah,
The
he
card.
is the card, the number one to start a season for at least the first month and a half, basically. And you'll be able to use him both Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3. So all year, he is viable to be slotted into your starting rotation. And with Outlier and 101 Hit 9, it's going to be tough to take him out.
He's a pitcher you can lean on throughout the whole year.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But we got one more card.
These were core
that,
before, too.
We showed off a little bit earlier, and people were wondering, how do you get him?
Babe
So
Ruth,
if you collect
100%.
all of MLB Live Series,
The whole
you
thing.
will get
99 Babe
Hall of
Ruth
Fame
as a starting
Babe
pitcher.
Ruth.
Rory,
Yeah, pitcher Babe Ruth.
he's a pitcher.
Two-way
He's a pitcher.
Babe Ruth is the live
It's
series
not,
collection.
It's not. He can also play first
99.
base, left and right field.
It's
so,
the only
you can
99 I've
see
seen that's available day
pitch
one.
mix, 97 mile per hour fastball, good sinker. But Babe Ruth mostly was a hitter, right?
Show the hit.
Right. Let's see the hit.
Show it.
125 across
Wow.
the board. Fuck yeah.
So yeah.
Wow.
That's
There-
oh yes, and he doesn't
Yeah.
even have to pitch. You
There
can use him
will
just straight
not
up as a
be
fielder.
better hitter
Oh
in
yes.
Diamond Dynasty
One
this
more
year.
time, Rory. One more time.
There
Oh,
will not
yes,
be
and
a
first
better
base
hitter in
secondary.
Diamond Dynasty than this Hall of Fame Babe Ruth. He is absolutely insane, and
Now I
he
wish
hit a
I
lot
could
of
do
home
collections
runs.
day one
He
again.
Also has great contact, and of course Max Bryan.
We're not going to be using him for a while. I'll tell you guys that.
Even
Chat. We're
Bunt.
not going to be using him for a while.
No, chat's going crazy for Babe.
That's a W.
So collect all MLB. You'll get this Rafael Palmeiro, you'll get Pedro Martinez, and you will get this Hall of Fame Babe Ruth with the beautiful card art.
There are your live series collections.
No, I have 200. I got
Ashley,
5,
how
but
was
it's
it?
all for a pack opening.
Wonderful. I mean, if I collect Nolan Ryan to get my Rafi Palmeiro, and then eventually my Pedro Martinez, I'm going to get Babe Ruth. So what I'm hearing is Nolan Ryan is one of many keys to get Babe Ruth.
Why are they talking about Nolan Ryan so much?
You're getting
Did I miss something?
that are going to play for you a lot season to season. Remember their core.
I don't think so, T-Dag, because everyone's going to want Babe.
2A, he's going to do a lot of good things for your squad.
So Ashley, about how long do we think it'll take to get to these, to get to Pedro, get to Rafael, to even get to Babe Ruth?
This is an MLB The Show 24 long grind. Of course, some people will be able to get here sooner. Others, it's going to take them the whole duration of the game, the end of the season. But these cards, Kayla, with them being core, they're going to last the whole year long.
That's what we like to hear.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was not aware.
Get your Pedro and your Rafael to get your babe.
There you have it.
I'll get my babe.
Of course, we had the Vlad collection for all those bonus packs.
I'll show you just how babe I am.
And then, of course, the
Babe I am.
Breakers to get that 91 Vlad. And then collect all live series players to get a Rafael Palmeiro, Pedro Martinez, and, of course, Babe Ruth. Really good stuff from the collection side.
It literally has, Travis. I've been live for almost 3 hours.
That we need to talk about. And these are the ones that you're going to get from playing storylines. That means the Jeter storylines that you guys saw the feature premiere for, and of course Negro League Season 2, Ramon. These are some cool cards.
Yes, they are.
And we might have a graphic.
There we go.
So we have our 4 storylines that are at launch. We got Josh Gibson, Buck Leonard, Tony Stone, and Henry Aaron. It takes probably going to take everyone about 30 to 45 minutes to complete each storyline. The team put a lot of hard work and soul into these storylines.
Okay.
Once again, Bob Kendrick will be your narrator. You're going to get to see some footage of these individuals you've never seen before, and even hear from some of them themselves. We're really excited for everyone to try out. And remember, just for now, and then a few weeks later, we'll announce another 3 and drop them into a free content drop. And a few weeks after that, we'll announce another 3 players and put them into a free content drop as well. So tonight, you can play through the 4 storylines Negro League Season 2 at launch. It's not going to take you a lot of time, and you can unlock these cards and learn a little bit more about baseball history. And then in Derek Jeter's storylines, there are a lot. There's a lot of content in Derek Jeter's storyline. It's going to take you a little bit longer to play through Derek Jeter's
Better than Ohtani, that traitor.
What's so
Oh my
amazing
God.
about Jeter's storylines is you're hearing from him because Derek, is still alive. And there are certain stories that he told us that he kind of hasn't told anyone.
Very cool.
Jared, Otis, that entire team, Gavin, everybody at PlayStation
Facts, Cowboy.
spent a lot of time pouring a lot of heart and soul into both of these pieces of content. We can't wait for you all to try it out. We hope you like it.
I know
There you have it.
I'm hyped for that Josh Gibson.
Yeah, some great cards. And like Ramon mentioned, there will be multiple drops. So keep an eye out for some more cards. Play it, and you're going to get – it's not going to take too long, and you're going to get some diamonds.
It's not going to take too long.
Yo, what, Machismo? Dude, stay safe,
A
man.
bunch of cool cards there.
I'm going to check my weather then.
Yep, and
I'm
more
excited.
content for both Negro League Season 2 and for Derek Jeter's storylines will be dropping in a few weeks. So we'll have
Confirmed.
more stuff for you to try out. Yeah.
Okay. Ramon's taking care of us. Very excited.
The team's taking care of us.
Tornado
There you
jumps
have
Ohio
it.
River, tears
Storylines,
across 2
go
states.
play.
What the
You're gonna
fuck?
get tons of cool cards, tons of cool rewards, and that's just the beginning. We're going to have a couple more drops. Anything else we need to talk about?
That is just the beginning, Carson. You touched on it well. Let's pull up the calendar.
All the really bad weather is going to miss
A
me.
lot coming out
All south.
tonight in just a little over 3.5 hours, Carson.
Soul Series free
Multiplayer
pack on the
modes,
19th,
single
Spring
player
Breakout
modes,
pack
team
on the
affinity,
19th.
Spring Breakout, and then, of course, coming soon, a whole
Supercharge
lot
opening
more
day.
content
Egg Hunt
on
is back.
the horizon, Carson.
Yeah, lots
The Egg
more
Hunt
content.
program is back. W.
Lots of spoilers.
The new
We're not
ranked
done here.
on,
There's gonna be a
or
lot
new
of new live
new
content.
missions in ranked
Mark,
on the
we talked to
29th.
Kayla. Cards are just going to keep getting better and better
Okay.
throughout this season. Really exciting stuff.
Yeah, money.
Colin is not here.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Looking Tops Now monthly awards. What can we expect there?
Tops
W,
Now
Mikey.
is back, and alongside Tops Now, we'll let all of this kind of soak and marinate. We will be back with the next live stream on
Jack,
Friday,
everyone was
March
complaining about
29th.
too many 99s last year, and now we are only getting one on day one, and people are complaining about that.
Program, Carson.
What do we
But
want?
Additionally, we will have Tops Now returning
What's up, Guy
soon
Beatus? How you
once
doing, bro?
The season gets going, and then a little something new called Season Awards. That's all I will say for now, but Tops Now and Season Awards are going to be happening this year, Rory and Carson.
So not only Tops Now, but we get a new thing called
I'm
Season
excited. Colin,
Rewards.
can we see some
Interesting.
of those card series, just so our fans can take a look.
The whole
all of
collage.
Going with Babe, right?
Yep.
Yeah, shout out to our art team. Look at all these new card series we have. The live series diamonds look really good. Me and Kyle were talking about that yesterday in the dev.
Look at all those different card art
Hall of Fame
series.
series. We got
Look at that.
Breakers, of course, Spring Breakout.
It's
And
beautiful.
That's just the beginning. We have tons of stuff coming to you guys. Don't forget to sign up for the scouting report, the companion app.
And there's
Follow
going to
us
be
on
more,
all
they
the
said.
Socials. We have so much content that's going to be coming towards you guys every couple weeks. Very excited. I guess the next question.
No, I feel it,
we're
guy. Just no worries,
3.5
man.
hours
Good to see
away
ya.
from early access starting. What are the 3 things everyone's going to do once those servers open?
Should we bring back our special guest one more time?
Yeah. Let's kick it off with Brian.
Yeah,
Brian.
top 3 things. I think the first one that comes to my mind is going to the marketplace or going to PAX and getting them live series Anthony Volpe on my team and being the first person in the world to parallel 5 of them. So I'm really excited for that. And then second thing, probably hop into the Jeter storylines. I'm a diehard Yankees fan, so
Scan.
it's really
You
cool
should
to
go
see
for
how
parallel
they
5
do the
Volpe
storylines and
and
see it
beat
all come
him.
to fruition, so that's really cool. And then lastly, since BR is 10-0, I've never gone flawless in my life, so hopefully this is the year. So.
All right, we are back. Thank you, Brian. Rory,
Guys, we got to
3
shift
things.
our mindset,
3
bro.
things. So what I'm gonna
They're
do,
95, so they
create a
seem
stage.
underwhelming,
I
but
do
there's
it
no
start
99s
new,
outside of Babe
just
Ruth.
to get ready for mini seasons. I'm gonna go get my.
We got to shift our mindsets when we're looking at
from
these
the,
overalls.
NL Central Team Affinity, and then as always, Lane, Kyle, and I are going to 3v3 co-op, and we're gonna stomp some fools.
Wow. He's going to stomp some fools, folks. Kayla, what are you going to get into tonight?
Well, of course, because the spring breakout is going on right now.
You keep saying that, Jack,
First,
and
I
I'm
have
going
to
to
go
keep
get my
saying the
Jackson
same
Holiday.
thing.
Then I have to go get my in-game Baltimore City Connect. Then after that,
You got to change your
I have to
mindset.
go take down that spring breakout program.
That sounds wonderful. I know
It's not
me
the same
personally,
thing.
I'll be diving straight into Team Affinity. I really want that Yasmani Grandal from the NL Central. And
Yeah,
then
you're not going to
once
get
my
Brett
team's
until
feeling a
like
little good, I have a little
month
swing under
3 of
there,
the season, bro.
I have some reps in my swings. I want to try
You
to go
can't get
flawless
him
tonight, Carson.
within
Maybe a
like the
little
first month or 2.
10-0.
Day one?
Day 1 flawless.
Gonna take a while.
Maybe. And then lastly, I will also be making my way to Road to
Those
the Sun, women pave
95s,
their way
besides
to
Babe
the
Ruth,
sun.
are going to be the best cards in the game for a while.
Steven Haas.
Starter program, my Marlins, my uniform, my starting pitcher, Sandy's there, and then I'm going to go try to get
I love the
Stanford
only
on that
199.
team,
I love it
Infinity
too.
NL East. Ramon,
I'm a fan.
First 3 things you're doing tonight with early access.
I'm gonna go get some sleep 'cause I'm tired.
Facts.
What about
Swan.
storylines?
And then you're going to wake up. And you're gonna
what happens after you wake up, Ramon?
No, I'm gonna be watching streams, watching all of the fans play the game. Yeah, I just like watching everybody play release night. That's what I'm be doing.
W. Ramon.
I'm for sure hopping in. I'm getting Ethan Salas. So stoked he's in the game this year. Then I'm gonna go and try my luck in Showdown. Get the juices flowing a little bit. See some tough pitchers.
Nice,
and
Viper.
then I might either go ranked or events. I get the
Yeah,
online
BR in
competitive
events is
vibe.
10 wins now
World
instead of
Series
12.
Tonight.
Confirmed?
We'll see.
Confirmed.
We'll see.
No sleep.
Ben?
You heard it here first.
Got some USA conquest.
Interested in how XP balances so the reward path guys don't get earned too soon. Yeah, I'm curious to see how XP works too.
Try to get some of
They
those
think they got
programs
it this year. That's what they
active.
said.
Might be able to find me online. Some ranked or some BR.
Wow.
What are you doing, Carson?
Gosh, I think I'm going to start. I'm going to play some Challenge of the Week. I just think
So
it's a great
iconic
way
at
to
12.
warm up.
All you young
Don't
whippersnappers
forget, we
don't
have tons of
remember the
great
20
rewards
and
for
0.
anyone that wins. I think these Vlad balls are going to be a part of some
20
of
is
the giftings
iconic.
for whoever wins the first Challenge of the Week. And then I'm going to dive into the spring breakout. I got to go get my boys, James Wood and Dylan Cruz. And then I'll probably start with events. I like playing a couple 3-inning games, get a feel for everything, and then we'll save ranked for this weekend. Colin, what's up, man?
What are you doing first at launch?
What are you gonna do?
$500 pack opening.
Yeah, I've been here the whole time.
Be here
Multitasking.
on
Sorry
release
for
chat.
some of the
$500
flow,
pack
but,
opening.
I'll be starting my Mariners franchise, and then also making a character in Road the Show, doing the whole Road the Show thing.
Mhm.
It's a long time. Being a JRPG player in my younger years, reminds me of scratching that itch, so I'll be doing that. The other thing that I'll be doing as well before this even starts.
You be driving?
I was surprised.
Picking up Tanya?
So at 6 o'clock today, if you go to codestheshow.com and use the word countdown, you'll get a free pack. So codes.theshow.com. Yes, because I'm
Countdown?
a man of the people. Like
You took care of them.
I took care of the people. Like I'm always taking care of the people and stuff. So yeah, if you go to
Codes.theshow.com.
like in that range. We're letting some of the things warm up right now. You'll get a free pack.
Okay.
It's not available yet.
Theshow.com. Type in countdown. You will be getting a free pack for MLB The Show 24. We take care of you guys. Let's thank some people. Shout outs to the whole live team, even the folks that can't be here.
Oh,
Brendan,
that sucks, Mikey.
Dylan, Lane, Brian, of course. We saw you on some of the videos.
It's available. Type
Thanks
in
to the
countdown.
design team, Luis, Steve Merca, everyone else, all the designers. You guys do such a good job every year. Of course, LSQA, John and crew. Great job. Our internal QA team, Marcus, all you guys over there. Shout out to you guys. Our external QA teams, you guys take care of us. Great testing. Social marketing, Todd, Anthony, Isabel, E, social team, Doug, Leo, everyone. It takes a, what is it? Takes a
village.
Takes a village. Ramon always says, takes a village. Leadership, Cut, JV, Scott Rohde, we couldn't do it without you guys. And then, of course, Control Room Colin taking care of us, keeping us in order.
W. Colin.
3-pack. Ramon, keeping us focused.
Something went wrong.
Just all our fans and everyone else.
Give
here
me my
at San Diego
code.
Studio. Really excited. We have 3.5 hours.
What's the link? Codes.theshow.com.
We're going to show Ride to Reveal. That's a great video. Yeah, we're going to show the Ride to Reveal and then some of the feature premieres. Yeah, exclamation point countdown. Be kind.
You do that, J-Man.
We hope you enjoy the show. Everybody on this team works really hard in this game every single year. We can't put everything in the game, and we are always trying to improve it and trying to do new stuff and give you what you want. I hope y'all always know that when we miss, it is not for lack of effort.
Yeah.
We work our asses off on this game. There is no reason for us not to put every single thing in the game that you want. We try it every single year, but we have a very short development cycle. So we hope you enjoy it. And if we miss, we'd love to hear your constructive feedback so we can make it better, just like you see with DD and all the other areas of the game. Just know that when we miss, and we will because we're human beings and we're not robots, it's not because of a lack of effort. We hope you enjoy the game. We spend a lot of time making it. We'll talk to you soon.
Well said.
Yes.
Peace.
Well said, Ramon.
Respect. Well said. All right. We don't need to see the rest of that. I will say, I mean, respect on that. That was well said. You know? The code is countdown.